What's good, what's good, what's good? Here we are, another episode, Christmas time, baby. Christmas pod, su compa Carlos Rodriguez.
Y su compa Alvaro.
Hell yeah. We have the one, the only, the podcast family with us today.
What up?
Compas, Unfiltered, and Chingonas talk about
¿Cómo no?
Bitch.
What's good? Fuck.
The overrated and underrated pods.
Yes.
Saludos. Saludos.
I still don't know what happened on that, bro.
It's okay.
We
It's
need more
okay.
details.
It's okay.
dog.
You
We
missed,
missed
it.
it. It is what it is.
It was a
You
24-hour
gotta
type of thing.
Yeah, literally.
You gotta follow the Nazo.
The Nazo gang.
No, we
Shout
are
out to the
following them. I
Nazo.
just didn't check the
Shout
story.
Goddamn.
Hey, y'all felt some type of way?
Shout out Nazo. No,
Nah?
we fucking love it.
Bart was so happy, wait.
I'm like, yes, they're talking about us.
We're overrated.
Mom, I made it.
And underrated. Yeah. It's all good. It's fun.
It's fun, right?
He
Yeah.
stirs up the pot a little bit. You
Yeah.
know? Let
Did you
people
guys
know
feel?
what's
I mean,
really
you guys
going
didn't
on.
even
We
know
didn't
about
even
it.
see it, so
Yeah.
we don't even know.
Yeah.
How'd you
We don't
guys
even
feel
know.
over
I
there?
didn't feel jack shit, to be honest.
I was actually happy because us being girls, like in the guy industry right now, I was like, damn, they know who we are.
First of all, we're going on 3 years.
I know.
So, like, okay, we should have stopped by episode 1, if anything, you know?
Right.
So
No, it
I
was
didn't give a
cool.
shit. To me, it was whatever.
I was like kind of excited.
Yeah, I was like, shout out.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they know who we are.
Yeah.
I got a little like fan and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was probably Diana's ex-boyfriend, if anything.
Hell yeah.
Hey, oh my god. Gracias.
Yeah, it's cool. It was fun.
But you guys couldn't see the no comments, right? It was just like the voting thing.
No, it was just
Yeah.
voting. And we couldn't see who it was either.
Yeah, it was like an anonymous thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Nazo could see, right?
Yeah.
Well, he can see.
No, for sure he could see it.
Yeah.
For all
But
I
we
know, it
can't
was
see.
probably Naso. No es cierto.
Stirring up the pot.
Shot
Él solito pone todo a la chingada.
He fucking taking, he's taking tally and shit like, oh, okay. And then. No, it was interesting. I thought it was, I don't know, a stir at the pot, like for sure stirring Chicago, everything, because it was podcasts, it was promoters, it was a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he's done grupos.
Yeah.
He's done grupos before.
So I was like, ay, a ver.
Promoters, podcasts. He even did fucking camera people. Fry.
Yes,
There were
shout
people
out.
talking shit about Fry.
Overrated as fuck.
Overrated ass niggas.
Shout out Mechudo, the most underrated photographer in
Shout
Chicago.
out.
No, I'm good right now.
Damn. I think that
Yeah,
was
I
just him
think so.
just sending messages himself.
I wasn't gonna.
I think that night everyone felt some like, I don't know, like the fucking Riveras and shit. Like, yeah, we're the fucking, in the highlights and shit of the night. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was cool.
Like you said, either way, bro, it's positive, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
no
if I
publicity
see
or
if I
something?
see that they did underrated for you guys, I'm like, why did they underrate them? What's up with that? Like, let's see. You know, either way, you're gonna go click. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
true.
that's kind of
Facts.
cool that Nazo Cam did that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stir up the pot.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Shout out Nazo.
Shout out.
On the next
Shout
one,
out.
put who do you like better, Noe or Checo?
Yana or Cynthia?
Shit.
Carlos or Bart? Like,
Yeah,
just
fuck
fucking
yeah.
stir all that shit up.
Y una vez.
Breaking up podcast and shit.
Que salga el peine a la chingada de una vez.
Yeah.
But how you guys been? How's
I was just,
everything?
you beat me to it. I was gonna say, how you guys doing? Everything good?
Everything.
¿Cómo andan?
Good.
Tranquilos?
Todo al 100.
Yeah.
We
what's
can't complain.
The plan for today is I mean, are we gonna get kind of fucked up? Are we not? Or what's the deal?
A ver,
I
¿cómo?
mean, because last year was pretty badass.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun way last
After
year.
an hour, eating ass.
Why you looking at me like that wasn't me? That
love
was
it
you.
here.
Tu pinche mero mole.
Everybody opened up a beer, and I was kind of waiting. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to have another beer. I feel like last time I was kind of like, kind of a little. I was annoying myself right now when I was listening
Yeah.
to it, but I don't think. ¿Dónde llegamos?
Ahorita andamos más tranqui, so yeah.
Más tranquilos.
Well, you're, you know, Bart's a different man. You know,
You're a
Bart's
changed man?
33, the Jesus year,
It hasn't been going that.
the year everything goes down.
Yeah,
So,
How do you feel, Bart?
it's going down.
It's going down.
It's going down tonight.
Do you feel different now that you're 33?
Different? Nah.
Huh?
I still feel like I'm 25. I don't know, but that's just me.
Yeah.
No, there you go. So much for the fucking new man right there.
No, I'm bullshit.
You know what? I turned 30 in July, and now I'm worried more about my health just because of family things that we have going on right now. And I actually went and I got like my blood taken out and everything. And guess what? I'm pre-diabetic.
Damn,
Yeah,
congrats.
yeah.
Why is she flexing on that?
You're saying
No,
congrats.
because when I was 25.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the
Pride
club.
was in the back cheering and shit.
Yeah.
Yes, another one.
What of
Welcome.
ours?
Thank
Make
you,
her a
guys.
shirt, bro.
No, but like
One step closer to insulin.
subscribe. But like when I was 25, I didn't give a fuck about to go get my fucking my blood drawn and shit to
What?
see if I'm pre-diabetic or how high my cholesterol is. Like, who
I
gives a
did
fuck?
that this year actually myself
know?
too. I went to go get blood work done.
But then I feel like now we're more worried about our health.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like it's just like we're not getting any younger. We have to take care of ourselves now.
That's why I'm skinnier again.
You are skinnier. I haven't seen you. I feel like
2
you are
years
skinnier.
in a row. Fuck. If next year we talk about the same thing,
You're happy. You'll take
good.
it.
I'm good. I'll take it.
You'll take it.
Yeah. But now it's just taking care of yourself more. So for sure in your 30s, I feel like you just, I don't know. I'm not 33 yet, but I'm getting worried.
Pa' allá vas.
I'm getting worried.
No te preocupes, pa' allá vas.
You know? I want to be a mom one day, so I got to think about my future.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's facts.
Sheesh. You hear that?
That's kind of that. I've been talking a lot about like the switch, you know, and in the ustedes que obviously you guys are men. Like we talked about it with Fofo on the last time he was on. That like I feel like obviously every man, every human being has that switch when the mentality changes and
Yeah.
the maturity and that you start worrying about shit that you didn't.
Of course.
And that it takes some longer and some, you know, it's faster and shit. And I guess it's part of that, right? With the women and the men. I mean,
Yeah.
cada quien tiene su pinche switch. You know, para él fue like marriage. And we had a really good, interesting talk like with him with marriage and having his son. And then the switch turned on, you know? And I mean, I think everyone goes through it. My compa, I think, is kind of going through the motions right now of turning on that switch.
Almost.
I
Yeah.
have a hard time believing that for some reason.
Wow, thanks.
Ese
Zoe.
compa Bardo.
Thanks for the confidence,
No
bro.
creo que
Like
cambie
it's
el
just a weekly
vato.
thing and shit.
No ha
I've
comido
been
en 2
trying for a bit
semanas, güey,
already.
pero...
Es que
You're
usted es
trying
muy
to be
locochón,
what?
compa.
¿Ah?
Es muy locochón usted.
Nos gusta el pinche pedo.
Le gusta el pedo y el olor a caca.
Salud, 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 salud,
As he
salud.
raises a beer.
For real. I'm a changed man.
Cheers to
Cheers to this.
I'm a change man, I like that.
happiness.
That's funny as hell.
Ya tenía un mes sin pistear y está pisteando.
See, I'm doing this for you guys.
Me too,
man.
bro.
And we appreciate it though, bro.
guys.
La
Thank you,
neta, we
thanks.
appreciate it. dog.
Same,
Like,
same. I
When
had-
you said
Yeah,
that, I take, when people say shit like that, like, hey man, I hadn't drank in a while, but aquí está,
No,
me
no,
da
I-
gusto,
I
güey.
told- I
Well,
told-
you told Checo, you
I
didn't
told
tell me,
Checo
but I
right now,
overheard and I was like, let me grab
I'll
some
take
of
it.
that
I'll
shit.
take some of that
hell
too.
yeah. For you guys.
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck. I appreciate
Me
that.
too. I hadn't smoked. I'm like, fuck, I want to smoke today.
Or really?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you guys are used as a fucking excuse,
Really,
dog.
really.
You guys gotta come on. Compa doesn't smoke.
I haven't smoked in
man.
like maybe
I don't
2
want
3
to
weeks.
disrespect
Yeah.
them, man.
Diana.
¿Y eso, güey? Just cause?
Bless the blunt.
You know what, bro? Ya van como my second. This is my second year that I take breaks. I just take breaks. The first year I did it, I had to because of my
Yeah, because yeah, I think.
yeah, my throat thing, my fucking my vocal cord. My vocal cord was paralyzed for about, I think it was like 18 months or something like that. Y me dijeron, well, you should stop smoking just in case it's like a tumor. So then I stopped. I stopped for a long time. I think almost like a whole year, like 8 months. I think I stopped, and then I smoked again. And then I just started taking breaks. I felt good when I didn't smoke. I felt good. You know? Yeah.
What's the update now? Like you're okay to smoke? Like you have the green light? Like
Oh yeah. So my vocal cord just turned on.
okay.
18 months later. It was a vaccine.
No
to be
way.
honest.
Do you think it was?
I blame it on the
Fucked
vaccine.
up. That was
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
it up.
The doctors,
The side effects.
the specialist never told me why it paralyzed. When it did paralyze, I was singing with the Cascabel at the time, and
Yeah.
I took the vaccine, the first two, and like a month later, my shit went dead. And then I went to the specialist for 18 months, and on my last visit, my second to last visit, he told me, hey, hazte la idea que esa chingada ya no va a trabajar. Like, it's paralyzed, we don't know why.
Compa, but typically when they don't know, don't they usually just say like, "Oh, this happens," you know?
Dude, I
And
did a
it
test.
can happen to
We did-
anyone, and
Nope.
that's it.
It happens to people who have strokes, usually. That's why a lot of people that have strokes have difficulty talking again, because the left vocal cord goes around your heart. So I had to have my heart checked out. I had my lungs checked out. I had my throat checked out, MRI, CAT scans for a whole fucking year. And that year, I didn't have insurance. when I found out I didn't have insurance, so then I waited a couple months. I got insurance and I did all my tests for the whole year, 12 months, and then 6 months later, güey, is when it fucking just turned on and it worked. They don't know why, güey.
Now, whenever we talked about that, bro, I remember you're like super bummed out, güey. But obviously we could still talk to you, could talk, güey, pero no podías cantar, güey.
No podía cantar.
So ya cuando tratabas de cantar, güey, you sound like a regular person and shit. You
No.
sound like me trying
Like
to
a
sing.
regular
No
person.
salía nada, bro.
No
O sea, no podía cantar alto. Let me rephrase that.
Oh, so you can still sing better than me.
Yeah.
Without even trying this shit.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you singing like a regular person, dog?
Yeah, I was just singing
He's like,
lower.
nah, I was just singing lower, bro.
You know what? That just reminded me. I saw your TikTok when you were singing with Julian, like 12 years ago. I think that's
Oh,
what
that
it
was
was.
crazy.
Roughly, roughly,
That
yeah.
was like, damn. And
I
you
had-
did hit that high note.
Yeah, that was a cool, was it about 12 years ago?
Yo,
Algo así,
algo
¿verdad?
así, ¿no? Like,
Yeah, yo ni me acuerdo cuánto.
That was pretty cool. I had to hit like on that shit. I was like, damn, this fool was singing with Julian.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully, we could do another one, that motherfucker.
don't know how to do that,
I doubt
but I'll
it.
look
I don't
at
think.
Cynthia's dying
Hell yeah,
to
I'm
see
dying.
him. I know like one fucking song.
I told her,
Sorry.
do not call me, do not
No,
text
he's a
me.
badass.
Should I
My best
buy
friend
the
and
tickets?
her,
Just
they're
buy them.
fucking dying. I'm
He's a
like,
badass
bro,
show.
just fucking tell
He
me.
has bangers.
Yeah.
He has bangers. For
You guys
sure.
are going when he comes?
I already saw him. I saw him in
Oh,
Guadalajara.
so that's it. You're
Oh, sorry,
Okay,
bro.
so can we talk about that?
I don't need to see him again.
I won't go see him. Why would I go see him again?
I'm sorry, can we talk about that? I feel like Cynthia was saying that too. That in Mexico,
It's
Way
es
better.
otro pedo que a cantar acá en los escenarios de los
Yeah.
Estados Unidos.
I
don't
would
know.
rather see Julián in Palenque.
That's
where I saw
Yeah?
him.
Yeah.
He just announced another small tour with Alfredito
Yeah.
Oliva, so I'd go see that.
That's
Let's
got-
go back to Mexico to see.
That's
him
a
again.
Mexico tour, right?
Yeah,
fuck
Yeah.
People,
Really?
people started saying that it was gonna be here. I don't.
I think I might-
I don't
see
think
that.
so.
Yeah.
Alfredito,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
No, it's not here. It's
I don't think
only out
Alfredo
there.
can come
They're
right now.
doing,
No.
Yeah, they're doing a couple dates in Mexico. They said it was a small tour,
But no mames, he did what, 3 hours, you said?
something like that. Yeah.
3 hours, bro. He's not
So
going to
that's
do
what
3
I'm
hours
saying,
here.
that-
No, that's what I'm
no,
saying.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
With Alfredito, that's 5-6 hours at least.
For sure.
I think the
For
tickets are gonna
at
be
least
crazy.
5 for sure.
At least.
The tickets are gonna be crazy expensive
That's just gonna end like that.
for like 1 fucking hour of your life and shit, and that's it.
Take my
Que
card.
te vaya bien. For real.
Well, look, I mean, we fucked up. We had to play obviously resale, but we ended up paying pretty much $400.
Each?
Yeah.
And I don't, and I don't
In
think that's
Lovely.
bad.
Mexico, in Mexico.
That is
So-
wild,
But I
compa.
don't think that's bad. For 3 hours?
7,500.
But you were like right there.
But we were.
Where
about-
was he? Like, in the street? Like, what, I can see 63rd
Like,
de aquí?
hey, ¿quieres una agua? o-
Menos.
Like, yeah, we were probably 12 to 14 rows.
Oh,
That's not
yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
not
in
bad.
it's pretty much the VIP, and then it's Zona Oro, and we're in Zona Oro.
So you were behind.
Supposedly we're the primer fila de oro. So we were in row L or M. How many is fucking L?
I don't know,
A,
maybe.
B, C, D.
Sing it, Diana, sing it.
Hey, wait, but is that just a seat with just a ticket, like to get in? Aparte, it didn't include a bottle.
Te dan
No,
una,
hell
te dan una
no.
cubetita de agua and shit.
That's a lot of money in Mexico, bro. $400. I mean, it's a lot of money here, but I'm saying in Mexico, I
that's
thought
what
it was
they
gonna be
were going
cheaper.
for. O sea, that we looked the whole day, and that's what that was about average.
Because it was
we
them
actually
too.
we actually had found some for like a little bit less, but they weren't together. We needed 4 tickets, and they're gonna give us 2 tickets here and 2
Yeah.
tickets. Fuck that. We're not gonna batallar to try to
Yeah,
change
yeah,
seats,
of course.
They seem like a vibe, and I honestly don't really fuck with them like that. But
No,
like, I want to
it
get
was
drunk with them. Like, I
badass.
want to cry with you. Like, what's
Oh,
wrong?
you definitely
When you
will.
saw him, you saw
I mean, I got
Alfredito?
fucked up. Tell you the truth, that was the night that at the end, I was
Trash.
trash.
Cagado, miado, llorado. and
Did you
shit.
cry, Goma? Did you cry with the songs?
Leiva. No,
Oh.
not
With Leiva.
Because when
My
in
buddy
Mexico,
kinda-
es otro pedo.
Yeah. We kind of got a.
Do you guys feel like when you guys go to a concert, though, you gotta get fucked up and then not remember what he sang?
No.
Not
I
me.
didn't. I wish I didn't. Oh.
Like the times that I've
But I
gone to a
remember,
concert here, like
the whole time.
I haven't gotten fucked up. Typically more because of prices, but
Well, see, that's the thing.
you know what I mean?
I mean, that part of it is way cheaper. The alcohol. I mean, we bought like 4 or 5 bottles, you know, and the bottles are like, I don't know, 1,200 pesos, some shit like that. What's that, like 100 something?
100?
Yeah, you know, so
Would I?
1,200?
it was definitely a great time.
For sure le
60
invirtieron
bucks?
al concierto and
$60?
shit.
No.
Or say, yeah, some shit, yeah.
How much is it?
Se me hace barato, güey. I mean, this way, no, he's not saying it right.
Cap.
I'm pretty sure it was
Well,
at
like
least $1.50.
1800 or
Colin Kaepernick.
I don't fucking know. But it wasn't expensive.
Well, you
What
got
is a
lit.
dollar?
Like here,
You got lit either way.
yeah.
Worth
It's
it. It
definitely
was
way
worth
better
it.
in Mexico, obviously.
Yeah.
At the Allstate Arena, what could you buy? A fucking 2 drinks at a time or 2 beers, and
Yeah.
they cost you $50. You know?
Yeah.
So
That's true.
That's
it was Mexico's way better. Pero pues sí, if you're a fan, definitely.
Did you
go
buy any
check
merch?
'em out.
Nah, you're not a merch buyer?
No.
You either? No.
No, I mean, I've never gone to a Mexico concert. I went to go see MS at Allstate. That was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did like the sweet thing.
Yeah, we did a suite. Ahí sí agarramos unas
That's-
botellitas.
ahí sí.
Yeah.
Like a group of people got the suite. Hey, everybody pitch in. Vámonos.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
When
How
you
much
get
is
the
that?
suite-
Creo que,
when you get the suite, it comes with bottles already in the suite and shit.
I was blessed, bro. A mí me invitaron esa noche, güey.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Me and my wife. Shout out Marta Mesias. My old boss from Merendero. We went there. It was her family. Yeah, the suite thing is cool because, you know, she took her kids. You know, it's like a little salita and shit. And then you go outside to the fucking seats. So it's pretty badass. I think it's worth it, whatever price it was. I mean, I don't know what it was, but
Oh, okay. So you're in the suite if you want to like drink and eat or whatever, and then you can go out to the seats.
correct.
Oh, that's badass, bro.
Yeah,
and the
sales
view,
tienes-
how's the view?
It's good.
Good
yeah.
enough?
Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah,
Nice.
it's good enough, bro.
You
Never done
paying?
that. In a group, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Even if
Sí
it's
conviene,
a
bro.
100
My,
person?
my cousins,
Yeah, I think so.
they
Yeah?
kind of had a plug, but they either way, they ended up paying to go see Maná. They got the suite at the United Center, and that was like I think like $280 a person or some shit like that.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But 'cause it comes with a little
With-
bit of,
with alcohol,
little bit of
right? And-
food
and some food and-
alcohol, you know. So
Pero no viene con liquor. Bueno, acá no venía con liquor.
Acá sí.
Acá es aparte la comida y el liquor. Es nomás el cuartito y tu sección afuera. But it's private. I mean, ahí está chingón. It was cool. Good times. I think that's why I think concerts are also hitting, bro. Like we were talking about earlier about bailes. Well, concerts are kind of taking over. Everything is a fucking theater now. Everybody wants to go to theater. I had just mentioned the other day, like I think maybe not our kids, but like your grandkids, and for sure your great grandkids, they're gonna be like, ah, shit, you know, your grandma's cute. They're dancing. Like dancing is gonna be extinct. Yeah,
You
yeah.
think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah, bro. It's I think so. I mean, when you put on Peso Pluma, it's not like you want to invite a girl to dance. When you put on JOP, you don't want to invite a girl to dance. Like all these indie shit, it's everything like hip hop, bro. You're just fucking bopping your head. Like that's how it is.
I mean, if we go back in time, like the early 1900s, they had like opera, fucking the play and the circus, and that was their entertainment.
Right.
There was, I mean,
Yeah, but in our culture, like
That's
it was
what
a
I'm
thing
saying.
to.
Yo, but that means that the true classics are gonna go away, bro.
Yo, they've been going away.
You think the classic songs, are like not gonna be classic songs like to the next?
Well, to
not
us.
classic to us, yeah.
To us.
Yeah.
But if
like
you
the
if
classic
you
songs
ask,
that are to me like "Cuánto me gusta este rancho," dog. That's been a classic, or
Right.
"Correo los Pérez," or
Yeah.
like stuff like that. That to me is like my parents used to listen to that. Then I got to listen to it,
Right.
and then I'm hoping my kids also listen to it. Like and
Yeah.
when they go back to it, they're like, "Oh, that's a classic." Fool, like that's
Yeah.
OG stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Like,
get
you
it.
think that's gonna be gone?
yes.
Damn, I gotta.
But what if another artist recreates it?
And most likely they will.
Yeah.
They've
Different
tried
style,
and
It's
they've
lo tumbado
tried.
and
Yeah.
shit, right?
Like those carnales did it, right? But now,
Yeah.
now they're dead. Like now, they're like, okay, who the fuck?
I
where-
think
What happened to those guys?
I think
Why
they pushed them too
Exactly,
hard,
exactly.
bro.
Wait, yeah, they're not together.
I mean, they're there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but their songs aren't
not
hitting
popping.
like they were.
They're
Giving
not
out
popular.
false news and shit.
Yeah, no.
They're dead.
Those carnales are dead.
Ya se murieron a la verga.
Están en el concierto con Jenny, los hijos de la chingada.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a
Ay,
good
what is
concert,
that?
right? Jenny, those guys.
Now listen,
I'd go.
Juan, throw
I
Juan
mean,
in
not
that
if I have to
bitch.
die.
How
I
much
won't
are
go
you
if I
paying?
have to die. But
How much
yeah,
are
that's
you
what I'm
paying?
saying. Is it worth
How
your
much are you
life?
no, that's what I'm saying. Not
Your
if I
life,
have
you
to
gotta pay
die.
your life.
Those guys are not dead. Fuck it, those guys still
Sign it
here.
over to the devil. You know?
Them fools
You
be
don't
popping up
die.
on TikTok though, way in like the songs that I just can't get into it, you know. And
Yeah.
maybe the lyrics is good, but I think it got played out like the style, because the style doesn't change for them. Like the lyrics changes, but everything sounds kind of the same. So I just haven't been able to get back into it. You know what I mean?
But you're from Zacatecas, obviously.
Yeah.
So even now, I don't think there's like the modern bandas also change, way. It's not like what we used to like. You know, it's not like El Coyote. Like,
Yeah.
where's the next Coyote?
Facts.
Where's the next Invasores? Like, where's the next, like, you name it, way. Where are they? All the next
Los
are
Tigres
like
del Norte and
Urbano,
shit.
way. Everything's fucking J.O.P. Like, that's
The past-
Peso Pluma.
The past couple years, compa, ahí en Zacatecas, güey, like 2-3 years.
Ha habido un chingo de balaceras.
A huevo.
Nah, the main thing that you hear is like,
Facts.
oh, Corona del Rey is gonna be here. Or,
Corona del Rey,
You know,
yeah.
La Máxima Anda de Zacatecas or some shit like that. But Corona del Rey is like what's, I know they were in
They're
Valparaiso or whatever, you know,
they're
and
fucking
like
beautiful.
they've been on every.
God.
Shit, they were in Chicago.
They're
6
fucking
times.
God.
That's what I'm saying, like, but like that's kind of what you keep hearing, you know what I mean? Like,
I thought they were from here
are they the
already.
next, you know, Banda del Recodo? Probably
They're
not.
badass,
I don't
though.
know. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's not.
Or maybe they're there.
Them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
With the whole fucking, you know, TikTok, I mean, they're the active ones.
Yeah.
You don't see Recodo, like, yeah, they do little things here and there, but not as active as
But
the
the
other.
fact that people are telling me like, oh, we're gonna be there, but we're gonna be there for Corona del Rey, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like,
right.
And I'm like,
Correct.
I mean, it's not something I listen to all the time, but I know who they are because people are telling me, not because I'm seeing it online or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I think it's the beginning of like we're witnessing
Beginning
a
of the
true
end, dog.
change in the regional way, like a true one. Like it's a new genre regional. They're calling it urbano regional, but bro, la chavalada is dominating, and not just in music, right? Like you start seeing all these young Mexican Americans, you know, fucking succeeding in a lot of shit, bro. Like, you know, la selección mexicana, and like it's gonna, be, you know, or sorry, estadounidense, it's gonna be a lot of Mexican American motherfuckers eventually in there.
Yeah.
You know, just because la raza, la cultura is, and la cultura too, going to that, like the food, bro. Everyone eats up the food away. You don't have to be Mexican to love tacos. Like it's just la cultura, it's selling right now, way.
It's
Hard.
booming. Yeah.
Yeah. Y pues la música ahí va, güey. It's becoming worldwide. You know, like Karim Leon, like English.
Karim Leon's
music.
snapping right now, bro.
Yeah, and Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, they're in Jimmy Fallon. Like how many, this is like the third guy, right?
That
There's
song
a
is
Peso,
crazy.
Eslabon,
Yeah.
and Karim.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a norm, way. Like, who's next? The next
But I
Bad
feel like
Bunny.
we were up for that, bro. Ya nos tocaba, güey. You
Ya
know?
nos tocaba.
Ya nos tocaba, güey. We've been hitting it hard. Fito Olivares, talk about it, bro. You know, like classic people, bro. Marco Antonio Solis.
Bronco.
Like, yeah, like we've been doing it, bro. They just weren't recognizing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
I
were just
think
putting a Sábado Gigante and shit.
I think it was a
Don
mixture.
Francisco.
Yeah, Don Francisco.
Francisco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a mixture of both way. Like we were not getting recognized, and also the Mexican executives is in the music is so corrupt
Yeah.
that they were gatekeeping to make the millions.
Instead of mainstreaming it.
Facts.
Yeah, instead of mainstream, because then they have to share it with the white people. Way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, in that case, then the white people would say, "Oh, okay, we're taking that,
Correct.
not just some."
All of it.
All of it.
Boom.
All
Exactly.
the and you're starting to see it.
Yeah.
You're starting to see like a lot of Mexican singers being signed to like Interscope Records. You know, like,
Sony and shit.
yeah, like these are like like that guy Javi. Are you guys familiar with this guy Javi? La Diabla,
about,
and
yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's trendy right now. Like he's with Interscope Records. Like that's a big American fucking brand.
Yeah.
So ahí va, güey. Así va a ser
Because
ese
they see the
pedo.
trend. They want to,
Yeah.
you know, capture the next Justin Bieber.
Get a piece
Correct.
of the bread
You know?
too.
Y ese güey canta en
Wait,
inglés.
Right now he's number one.
Yeah, canta en inglés. He's got a unique way of singing. I mean, I think he's on his way to be huge, man.
Who did Drake sign? Or his
Pacas.
record?
Did he
Chino
sign him?
Pacas.
Chino Pacas?
Yeah.
Sign
Well, he's collabing.
co-signed
He
them.
endorsed
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, he endorsed them.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
okay, so he didn't sign him.
He didn't sign them.
No, he's still with.
JLP's not letting that go. You
Yeah,
know,
he collabed with them
yeah.
too. I think.
But he collab. Yeah, they collab. So I mean, it's
Exactly. That's a great example, bro. Drake way,
Yeah.
putting his feet into some Mexican music way.
Yeah. He's
Cuando
putting
verga,
his
güey?
money.
Snoop Dogg was
Yeah,
first though.
exactly.
Because he
Or
knows it's
pretty-
selling out.
At least putting his name.
Facts.
He's endorsed by Drake, way. O sea,
Facts.
yeah. Drake has a call to Jimmy Fallon. Hey, I got Chino Pacas. Put my guy on. All right, you're Drake. I want to do it.
Fierro.
Todo ese pedo, güey, está cambiando machi in a good way, bro. Like that makes me happy.
We're
So
being recognized more.
it doesn't make you guys feel some type of way when the music is changing? Like let's say, like an oldie. I don't know, like to just be stupid in Chicago local. El Nono, and starts singing música urbana to kind of fit in. That doesn't make you guys feel some type of way?
Me in particular, nah.
Because they have to follow with the trend, or
Es lo
just
que hay,
because
mami.
es lo-
Look,
Porque
eh?
es como un lifestyle. Like, esos
Okay.
güeyes, they don't have a 9 to 5. You know, si se quedan hundidos, they have to figure out a way to be
pay
trendy.
bills.
Because there is
bills.
those listeners too that are like, no, this band or this guy kept it to the original. And
Right.
I mean, there is that crowd. So you think that crowd is very like limited or?
I think so. I mean, not to point out my guy, I think Noe's very traditional in like banda music. I'm pretty sure he won't like it if somebody like Nono goes urban, per se, right? Like, oh, okay.
Nah, like if I go see, and I'm gonna switch up for Nono because I don't listen to him that much. But like Chuy Lizárraga, if I go
Ándale.
see Chuy Lizárraga, bro, I'm expecting the classic bangers. You know what
And
I mean?
he's not doing that
Come on.
anymore, by the way. Chuli Sarraga. Now
with
he's
the
doing a lot of like
So
fucking
I'm gonna be
soft
disappointed.
shit.
I'm gonna be disappointed. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like I'm not gonna be a happy customer.
Because you grew up knowing that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, knowing that, but loving it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, as
It's
a
hard to let go, right?
Exactly, bro.
Bro, imagine that in the bigger in the bigger picture, bro. Like that's like our family or our parents letting go of their land to come over here, and we have a tough time letting go of music, way, and they had to let go of everything. You know, that's the crazier part of it, right?
The new
So-
adjustment.
Yeah, it's a crazy adjustment, and there's people that are very traditional, like nah, ni madres. Yo quiero que se
Stick to
oiga
it.
como hombre or whatever, right? Like I had a tough time adjusting or accepting soft singers. You know, I liked hardcore
shit.
coyote singers, and then you have the softer sounding motherfuckers. I don't
So-
know about you singing a corrido.
My boy brought it up to me because he was like, "Compa, check."
When they came over, we brought it up, but not on the pod. It was outside the room.
Yeah, was it?
What
wasn't it?
artist
It
was
when
it?
you went.
Good memory.
We were
Who
talking.
did they talk about?
Yeah.
We talked about a few people here in
Like
Chicago,
Karin
but
Leon? Oh, you're talking about
no,
others?
no, we were talking about just people singing corridos that have a softer tone and
Oh,
a
we did
different.
talk about that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot that it was with you guys.
Yeah.
But he had brought it up, and I'm like listening back to songs that I like, and I'm like, man, I never even noticed it, dude. I thought I was vibing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Like,
it sounded good.
like Maximo Grado, per se, right? Like, I'm not a big fan of his style, but it works. I mean, that kind of soft stuff, in comparison to a Coyote, a Julio Preciado,
Yeah.
you know, like Ramon Ayala's people, it's just
Which
manlier,
one?
I guess.
Which,
which one?
Which Ramon Ayala? Daddy
Whi-
Yankee? Have you guys heard about that?
No, what? Oh, shit, we're on like,
Sorry, the Daddy Yankee, his real name is, well, is it Ramon or is it Raymond or something like that?
oh,
Ayala.
really? Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
How Daddy Yankee found God and shit.
Fun facts.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
He's switching over, right, too? Daddy Yankee to like Christian music.
Oh, yeah, he's fucking
Yeah.
Christian, bro.
Is that like the second or
He found
whatever, reggaetonero, no? También.
Yeah, who's the other guy? El Alfa? No, not Alfa. It starts with an A.
Arcángel.
Anuel?
Is that
Anuel?
Arcángel? No,
Is
Anuel,
it?
no.
Heck,
There's
no,
another
something
reggaeton.
or- yeah,
There's another
something,
reggaetonero
I
that
saw
became
Switching
Oh,
up.
is that Anuel?
that did Christian. Yeah.
That's Christian. Oh, they're Christian.
Nacho Galindo,
didn't
old
know
school
that.
singer from Conjunto Primavera. He's also Christian.
Oh, he's also
Really?
Christian?
Yeah.
That's to do with the bomb ass voice, right?
Oh, yeah.
They
yeah,
went
yeah.
viral. recently.
I didn't know he switched.
Him and Tony did like a little.
They did a little collab.
Yeah.
Did they sing a church song or no?
I don't know if it was a church song. I don't remember.
Then you have Mimoso. Technically is Christian as well.
No way.
Really?
He
yeah,
switched too?
yeah. He like. I remember when he did it. Like he went live when they baptized him and all that shit.
I don't remember that. God.
I love his voice.
I seen
Yeah.
that one on TikTok.
See,
he was
he's
talking
like
crazy.
a manly voice, you know.
He getting
Mimoso.
fucked up.
Yeah.
For real. With.
Yeah, for
He
real.
be getting fucked up.
The what?
I said he be getting fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah,
No,
he
it's not
likes
that
to
much
drink,
fun.
yeah.
He's not a good Christian.
He's a sinner.
Sinners.
I'm sure he repents, bro.
We're over here judging.
So it's okay.
It's all good, wait. It's all fucking good. Well, you guys are so lucky. You can just repent, and you're good. No, no pasa nada, güey.
I
God
didn't mean to
forgave
do
me.
it, my bad.
Yeah, wait, but yeah, that's the music. I think that's where the. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but así va el pinche pedo con la música.
That
And
is good.
comedians. How about the comedians too, right?
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
Ken Flores blowing the fuck up.
That's wild to me.
That's,
Right?
That's wild, yeah.
He
Shout
did
out,
some shit
Ken.
with Bert Kreischer and fucking-
That was badass. I mean, I haven't seen the
I was
episode.
like,
Right? It
yeah,
hasn't come
yeah,
out, but
I mean, either way,
Esparza,
Yes,
Felipe
he's in a
Esparza,
different. He's with the stars already.
Ralph
He's in
Barbosa.
the
Ralph,
stars, bro.
he was in the Rogan.
Yeah.
he was on
He
Rogan.
was on
I was
Rogan.
like, what the hell?
He just added the 5th Chicago show because he sold out his 4.
Are you guys
Who?
going?
Ralph Barbosa, yeah.
Are
No,
you
I
guys-
don't think I'm going.
My sister bought us tickets.
My boy's going to see.
I'm gonna go see Schultz on
Schultz.
the 29th.
I was gonna buy tickets for that, bro.
Dang.
There's still tickets. He added a third show.
Yeah, but I was gonna go like I think it's like on
Saturday.
Friday,
Yeah.
and there was like literally like one ticket left,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
seat,
yeah.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
I know.
damn, like what if?
I looked at him.
Would
the
that
other
look bad
day.
if I go by myself?
No, you can carry
Why
carry.
not?
Huh?
Why?
La cargas be like here.
You're just gonna. You're
For
just
your
gonna-
left.
Like that's how we need one seat, boo.
Ya vamos a empezar and shit.
Hell yeah. Ese güey, ¿a dónde va a ir? What theater is he in?
Chicago.
That
Chicago
was the
theater?
Chicago theater, yeah.
Oh man, it's a big motherfucker too, eh?
So he's got a Saturday show, 7 p.m.
That's
he's-
when you're hitting up.
No, I'm going Friday.
So what he's doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or Friday,
No,
Saturday, and
just
Sunday?
Friday, Saturday. He has a 7 and a 10 on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's
Oh,
a
okay.
doblete.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Each
When
night.
I bought the tickets, I fucking snoozed. I'm like, man, I should get the 10 o'clock show.
Hell yeah.
That one might
'Cause
go longer.
Go longer.
You
Yeah.
know? But it was fuck it. It's all good.
Yeah, Andrews was
It
cool.
was in. It was
funny.
fine. They were
Pre-sale
the
tickets?
pre-sale
Yeah.
tickets. I'm like, fuck.
That was Diana.
Yeah.
I had
cuñado-
no knowledge of this.
My cuñado, we were talking about
Her,
it.
But I'd
her
be
and Louis
down
were
to go see
talking,
Ralph.
and then like she texts me.
It's
She's like, "I got
February,
the
right?
tickets." I'm like, "To what?"
You gotta think fucking fast, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Shit
go.
happens.
Hell
Man, when you got money, you think pretty quick.
Right?
There you go. There you go.
Facts, facts.
When
It's
you ain't got
fucking
no
easy.
money, you slow up. You're like,
Hell
man,
yeah.
I thought you were paying. Like the other day, when I'm at the.
You start refreshing the window and shit like,
Yeah.
do I really need to go?
It's like girl math. Like you add all this shit to your card, and it's like $2.99 for shipping, and it's like cancel.
I was
Cancel
listening
like
to
that.
your guys' girl math episode.
Yeah.
I'm still a little fucking. Do you guys get it? You
Well,
guys?
yeah, what is your boy math?
Yeah. What's boy math?
The
I know
real-
you guys something.
The real deal.
Does
I
that
was
just?
thinking about it the other day too.
Yeah.
But yeah. No,
So-
I get it just because like my wife does the same thing and
Right.
they do.
So what is it? Just money that you waste on that's not what? What is it
Just
exactly?
Like if you
If it's-
take
if-
out
I-
money,
I
you
did
take
that,
out
yeah.
$100.
If it's in cash, it's okay. Let's say Friday you took out $100 for the weekend.
Okay.
Y te sobraron, let's say, 60.
Okay.
Okay, that's whatever you do with those $60 is free.
Free
'Cause
money.
That's it. It was out of your account since Friday.
Girl math.
That's
math.
girl math.
Yeah, that's girl math.
So what's guy math?
I want to say like your barbers.
Put that
like
shit
you
back.
guys paying so much for your barbers, and you guys justify that like
That's
oh,
justified.
but my outfit's gonna look good. Like
So the definition is how you justify what you
Justifying the
spend.
money, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, or
Oh,
what
okay.
you do.
What you do.
Oh, what you don't spend.
Or what you do,
whatever.
not necessarily just.
But
with-
if you don't get a haircut, then your girl, when your husband doesn't get a haircut, you're not like, hey, fool, go get a haircut.
No, I'm not. But Louis will not go out anywhere if he doesn't have a haircut.
Yeah.
I will.
feel like you guys are. I mean,
I've been
the
doing the
majority
long
of you
hair
guys are like,
recently.
nah. Like my haircut needs to be like a
Fresh.
fucking Thursday at 7 o'clock. So you know where I salir and shit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or you wear a hat. Boy
I
math.
always wear hats.
There you
so.
go. Boy math. You guys smoke today?
I don't think that's.
I won't
I think
smoke
y'all
How-
mixing it up. I
Yeah,
think y'all
like,
changing it
how
up.
is it boy math to wear a hat?
Yeah, like
To cover up
I'm
the-
not,
cover up your
yeah, but I'm
haircut.
not spending money. You know, what I mean? The hat was already
Cover up
there.
what?
Cover up the baldness way. Stay away.
What would be a
It
boy
wasn't me.
math?
It wasn't me.
Pussy,
It
bro.
wasn't me.
You want to let you.
Ya le
Wow.
pegó la shuma al
Sorry.
güey.
No,
Te vas a pegar
man.
pinche mic, güey.
A little bit.
Hey.
But maybe it would be like
I'm a
instead
person
of paying
I've been
for a
waiting for that
haircut, we buy a
moment.
new hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that would be,
To go
I
with
guess,
your
kind of
outfit.
guy
Yeah,
math.
yeah. Te compras un 6 horas y ya mañana ya tienes beer. So you don't have to buy it. Boy math.
Says.
But y'all
Un
just
12,
making that
un
up.
cuatro.
Like
So weird.
y'all attaching that up onto us, but we didn't make that up. Y'all made that shit up because
No, this,
It's real.
there's even like Mexican
No.
math or first
What?
generation everything. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No sabo math?
Fucking yeah.
I don't
Oh,
get
so
it.
it's
wait.
everything.
I
Everything.
don't get it.
You don't get it?
I don't get
I
it.
didn't hear what you guys said really, but
I mean, to me, it's just basically how girls think, bro. Like they'll spend $300 on Amazon and be like, "Oh, I saved $200. Why? Why return $200 of it?
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
you spent $100, bro. Like you
No.
still spent
oh
money.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
shit like that. Like
If you bought something and you go and return it, whatever you do with that money that you got in return is free.
like you are had
Because
already.
that money had already been spent.
Yeah,
Carlos like, what the
Free.
fuck?
and that's where I tell you, bro. Like
Free to who?
To you.
You.
nah, like that
You're
what
like,
it is.
The math is not mathing in this shit.
Hell no.
Must be nice, right?
Oh, hey, here's some girl math for you, compa.
Give it to me, wait,
You
because I'm
throw,
fucking.
you throw an event, compa. It doesn't go as planned. The money was already spent, bro. So you save money, bro.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
But my
matter.
account's still fucking negative. though.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But girl math, you did good. You feel me?
I save money.
Yeah, you
Okay.
save money, bro.
You
'cause
invested.
Yeah.
It was already paid away. Like it
What's
doesn't
the
matter.
girl math?
That's just a good way to
I don't think they'll
excuse yourself from
understand
buying
that.
You guys
bullshit.
won't
Oh yeah,
understand.
100%. Yeah.
You guys won't understand.
That's why I tell her that there is no guy math. Like we
No,
think
there
about it
is.
like,
There
oh
has
damn,
to
I gotta
be.
knock
There
shit.
has to be boy
Shit
math.
is real life over here.
Yeah, like
Well, the good one was like us betting. I guess that's
Yes,
I do that a lot.
exactly. Exactly. You guys will bet on a fight.
I will bet
But
a
you
lot.
can't buy your girl flowers because you're wasting money. But you bet on your favorite player or game or.
But if we win, we go
boxer,
out to eat.
If
we win, we go out to eat.
and most of the time,
Then
and
that's
we don't.
your boy match. There
Most
you
of the
go.
time, the parlay don't
Noe
hit.
picks where to go,
There you
But
go.
if
We
we-
got one. No,
and he gets 3 cubetas and shit.
no,
That was the dinner.
No, I got the boy math.
I get it. I just don't think like that. But I see what you guys are saying.
Checo, boy
well,
math.
we have a different way of thinking about it. But I know what you mean because
Yeah,
once
we-
I heard
we
that
know what you mean,
episode,
too.
I started thinking of scenarios that I would probably use where I was like, well, I didn't really spend this because I did this or whatever. So I understand what you guys are saying.
Thank you.
But I also
Me too.
Crazy.
I get what you're
Yeah,
saying too.
bro.
I just
Not
don't
good at
follow.
Math, period.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said I'm just not good at math. Period.
The math
No,
is
I'm
not
pretty, I'm pretty
bad.
good at math. Alright.
Well, it's like the
So that
betting
math
thing
to me
way,
doesn't make sense. But
but like the betting thing way, you know?
Yeah, that
yeah.
makes
Like, that's
sense.
where
I'm
you're
not-
like-
I'm not a big sports bettor, but yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
any type of gambling.
So
Gambling.
I just looked
Gambling
up a
period.
good boy math,
All right.
and it's one of the most popular ones. Is if a man is 5'9",
Oh
To
yeah.
say six,
automatically
6 feet.
automatically 6
How tall are
feet.
you? 6 feet.
That's
6
3
feet.
inches. That's a lot. That's a big.
But
lie.
that's boy
But
math.
that's boy math.
That's boy math. You're not
That's
gonna.
true.
That's a lot.
That's a good. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Like you round it up type of shit.
You round it up. How tall are you, Noy?
I can see
6
that. though.
feet.
I say
How tall are you,
5'6".
Copa?
You say you're 5'6"?
How tall are you?
How tall are you?
6 feet.
5'5" and 3/4.
6 feet.
You're 6 feet, right?
6 feet.
Yeah.
You see?
Six
That's boy
five.
math.
That's
Why?
boy math.
He's about
Because you're
6 feet,
probably
though.
like 5'11" or
I'm
with some,
si-
with
And
some
you round it up,
inches.
yeah.
But you
Well,
round
I'm
it
like
up to 6.
I'm like 6.02 or
There you
something.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
With the
Boy
hair.
math.
Okay.
Huh?
That's
With
a
the
boy
hair?
You could have
math.
said 6'3".
No, I'm 6 feet. I mean,
Or
that's,
you'd be like, oh, without the shoes, without the soles. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, 6
On a
inches.
good thing?
On
is
a good day.
kind of like what how you like how much you weigh. Is that kind of like
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
math?
yeah.
girl math?
I
Okay.
want to say yeah.
I'm fucking 180.
I haven't used one in a long time.
You know what? Me and my friends
I
were
might
talking
start
about.
using it.
We're talking about
180.
and are your ID or your driver's license? How you fucking the picture doesn't look like you anymore, and the weight there doesn't fucking make sense
The
now.
picture and
like,
the weight
fuck.
don't match.
De mí no vas a estar hablando, ¿ok?
No way, yo también, güey. Sabe, sabe.
There was a time that I showed my ID when I used to be fucking big, and I remember the girls like, "You ain't 215. It's cool though."
Oh,
Damn.
No
They
way.
scanned it and
Yeah.
shit.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
got
"Ah,
your
thanks.
ass.
Sorry, I'm depressed and shit."
You could have
To your
said,
manager.
"Oh, sorry, I'm in love."
Yeah, sorry, I'm in love. Correct.
Well, let's talk about that mentally. How's everyone doing?
Aw.
Yeah, I mean, let's check in. How's everyone? Go
She
girl.
just wants to know about you.
Yeah.
But who?
You,
Oh hell yeah, Bart.
How are you up here?
With my head?
Yeah,
we're,
motherfucker.
we're checking
now
the
with your
men
fucking-
today. We're checking the men's mental.
Yeah, check in.
Ah.
From 1 to 10, 10 being horrible.
Damn, suspiró though.
Right now? Maybe
Yeah,
like a
you got
7.
that? You got this?
Really?
Speedo?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Damn, I thought that was good. That's boy math, bro.
That's boy math, G.
Ahora sí ya.
Like, damn, you on
Ahora
top,
sí,
bro.
¿verdad? Ahora sí, you're
good,
fucking boy math, ¿verdad? Ah.
Should I said 5? No, 7. Yeah. I
7,
think that's
like-
pretty good.
Solid 7? Wait, or you
Solid
sound
7.
Wait, 10 is 10 is
Am I
bad.
making like a 6.5?
you're like, yeah, 7.
All right.
Say it with your chest.
You said 7.
Yeah.
I think 7 is good.
Like 10 being bad? Horrible. Like
Shit.
Oh,
The opposite.
You're doing the opposite.
We're doing the opposite way.
Oh, sorry.
So
10 is
what-
great. 10 is
what-
great. 10 is
Oh
great.
yeah, no wonder she's like, what's wrong?
Sorry. 10 is great. 10 is great.
That mean I was like a 3. No. 7's good.
All right, good. Lucky
Noe?
7.
Not
Noe?
great.
No?
Yeah, I'm definitely a 9, 10 for sure. I'm always I'm
9,
blessed.
10,
blessed.
hell
Yeah, I feel
Amen.
happy. I'm typically happy. What's up, bro?
Checo?
No,
I need more money and shit, but it's cool.
I would say because you lying right now.
I looked at the boss.
On the way over here, he was like, man, bro, it's
Fuck life.
I think Santa ain't coming.
It's hot out here.
It's hot.
Like, damn, I think Santa ain't coming, dog. Like, he called me. Who the fuck called you? Amex. Damn, dude.
He said, nah.
He said, nah, bro. He said, PS5, que ni madres, güey.
But you're okay,
Shit, that's
no?
funny.
You want to talk about it?
I'm fucking around. I'm good. I'm
We're in a
solid.
safe circle.
Oh, are we?
Yes,
Because
we
we're not
are.
even in a circle, dog.
For real. Girl bad. Checo?
Solid 8.
Dang.
Oh, that's good.
Solid 8 because
That's
it's
good.
Christmas week, so I'm stressing
Yeah.
about budget and whatnot. My anxiety's a lot better. We talked.
Yes.
Taking
Yes.
vitamins,
Yes.
magnesium, vitamin D. Take that
Yes.
shit. It helps a shitload.
A lot.
So, and I just mentioned it too on our pod, but I'm a solid 8 right now.
Amen.
Everything's good.
Magnesium to sleep.
Magnesium and vitamin D. Well, I heard it also también. I heard it on TikTok, but then I also heard Fofo talk about it on your pod, where he was talking about, and it's true, bro. It helps a lot.
We've been talking about anxiety, and it's been helping a lot.
Yeah.
The
So-
magnesium.
Help me out here. When you guys speak of anxiety, is it just like a whole bunch of like thoughts that, like a lot of negative thoughts that overtake your thoughts, or how do you guys describe your anxiety? If you guys don't mind me asking that.
So look, an example. Yes, it is. It is thoughts, and I just gave an example too on our pod that I went to go get a haircut, and my anxiety kicks in when my barber's cutting my hair, and I have people surrounding me, like they come and talk to him, but they're like 2 feet away from me, so they're in my personal space. So I almost feel like claustrophobic. My anxiety kicks in. So that's a situation, right? That's not really my thoughts, but then I start thinking like, motherfucker, get the fuck away from me, bro. Like, I get anxious.
But
That's
why?
situational.
Like,
I have
like
no
your
idea why.
thoughts, like you're thinking the dude's gonna like maybe punch you, or like what's your thought? What's running through your thoughts, way?
To me, I guess it's just more sort of like just I need my personal space for whatever reason. Well, I don't know what triggers it. I have no idea. So, but since I've been taking magnesium and vitamin D, I had this situation happen, and I felt completely fucking fine, bro. Like
That is interesting.
Like it did not bother me at all that there was 2-3 people around me. It was fucking weird. But before, I'm like sweating.
Oh
While
shit.
he's cutting my hair, and my barber's like, "Yo, what the fuck's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I'm good." Fucking dripping, bro. 'Cause
I'm
anxiety.
good. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Turn on the AC, motherfucker.
But that's
that's
an
crazy.
example for me though. I don't
Yeah.
know.
For me, I think it's a mixture of anxiety and depression. I feel like I will shut down. I will shut down. I won't do anything. I won't eat. I just want to sleep. be
But
left
what
alone.
triggers it?
It's a mixture of both. So when I feel like something's, I will tell Cynthia, I'm like, I'm off today. Like, I don't want to record. I don't want to do shit. Like, I'm not myself. Right now, I'm myself. I'm here. I'm talking. But if I wasn't feeling good, I'll be like, no, I don't want to do it. I just want to stay home. Not do shit. Literally just be in my room. Just close down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with the vitamins that I've also been taking, vitamin D, magnesium, I can sleep. I don't wake up at night.
So
a lot.
it's also been helping you too.
Oh yeah, because I'm not.
shit.
I'm not taking medication anymore, so I'm off that.
Oh,
But,
good.
Yeah, I'm off that, so I'm just trying the natural route.
That's badass.
Yeah. So it's been a journey though. So I told my family, and my friends and my boyfriend. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm getting off this medication. I heard there's side effects. Like, I'm in a fucking Facebook group chat and shit. Like, you know, I can't get off this shit. It's just addicting and all that stuff. Or I can't sleep anymore. Or those side effects are just weird. So I was just like, hey, I might have some off days. I might have some days that I'm like not myself. Like, I'm sorry. Or I won't text you back. Or I'm just like hiding. But like I'm okay. I feel like I started taking the vitamins and the teas and fucking mushroom tea and all this shit. Like just trying a
Nice.
more relaxing way to just chill my body down. Because I could tell that when I'm happy Diana and then when I'm sad Diana or anxious Diana, I two different people. Yeah.
I always wanted to ask you about like your significant other. How difficult is for him to deal with like those
Yeah.
mood swings or
Yeah.
those episodes? Like, is it really hard on that other person too, or qué
I
pedo?
think it is hard. I think at the beginning, like, I've been dating Oscar for 3 years. It was hard because he didn't know what was going on with me. I think when I had my whole episode and we took a break from Chingonas, I didn't even know what was going on. I just knew that, like, I just didn't want to be here. I was just, like,
You were not right.
I was just not right in my
Yeah.
head. So I think little by little, like, he's been learning. Like, I've been learning about myself or when I'm off or whatever else is going on. I think it's just like my triggers. I'm more open to talk about like this is what happens, and obviously I'm a girl, and you guys are think different than girls, and our hormones and everything that was happened. So I think it's just it's time. But I think he's like, are you okay? Just checking in and like learning.
So
more.
he also detaches too, like when you need the space, he'll detach
No,
and then
he-
like check in, tap in here and there.
Yeah, he checks in because he knows that like when something's off, I'm always like, oh, how are you? How's everything? But when I'm not asking how you are or how's everyone doing, it's like when something's wrong with Diana.
Right.
You know?
I feel like I've seen that person before.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I think you asked me to, like, you notice. I feel like people that know me, like,
Right.
Yeah.
oh, she's off today or something, or she doesn't want to talk, or something's off. So I think Oscar's been noticing, learning from me, and I'm learning from him too. Like when I need my space, when he needs his space, when I feel off, and he's like, okay, like, are you okay? Like, what's wrong? Or, okay, what do you need? Or just shit like that. And I appreciate that, because some people be like, oh, this bitch crazy. Like, me?
Right.
People.
Yeah. I'd be a little confused, bro.
It be your own people.
You're la people.
Este vato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a learning process, and I'm also still in therapy, so that's helped a lot. You know, I don't know. It's been a journey though, like for real. Like to sit here and be like, damn, like fucking 2 years ago, I was like, fuck everything, like.
But this was something new to you 2 years ago as well. Like you had never experienced that.
No, I think I've experienced like little like moments here and there, but I think it just really hit me hard that time. What was it 2022, 2021?
22.
Yeah, like I was just like, no, like a la verga todo, like, you know, and it's just crazy, like how your thoughts and your mind can fucking take you to a dark place, and you just don't know where to come
Out of nowhere.
out of nowhere.
It was just out of nowhere. I mean, obviously, I'm sure it accumulated, and then
Yeah.
it became so heavy that
Yeah.
it almost felt like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
But us seeing it, like my mom would literally call me,
yeah,
and she would say like, she's just sitting in the couch and she doesn't even like look at me.
yeah.
She didn't eat nothing, and she was like just like completely physically there, but completely gone.
Yeah.
And it was like there was no reaction, there was no explaining, nothing that we could get off of her to try to like venture into what was causing it. And we would ask her like what is it? Okay, like who's doing it, or what are you going through? She's like, it's nothing. But it didn't help that she was trying to learn from it too.
Yeah. How to deal with it? How to deal with
Wasn't that enough?
myself?
Because that was girl math way.
Yeah.
Wasn't that enough?
But you know what? We
Let me
just
lighten
had
up the mood way.
I've been thinking about this a lot. Like lately, we've been talking to like healers. We had an episode with Teresa. And we've been getting like sobadas and shit. Like just lately, like a lot of like
Natural healing.
natural spiritual healing and shit. I don't know why, and I'll say this because I feel comfortable with you guys saying, but I feel like maybe sí me hicieron algo.
Somebody.
Somebody. Because just like maybe just fucking my source or TikTok, that of course anxiety is anxiety or whatever the
The
fuck.
lemon she carries in her purse, it goes bad really fast.
Facts. And I was like, but like the ladies that we've been going through, just like, oh, una sobada, my mom's friends or whatever the fuck, they're just healers that have been talking about it. It's like maybe someone did like want to wish something bad on me.
Yeah.
Cause like the symptoms or the things that they were talking about, I'm like, I swear to God, I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Yeah.
that's what I was feeling. That's what I was on. But obviously, like the medical terms, you're like, oh, anxiety, depression, and stuff like that.
And then too, I think we've heard a lot of like people's energy
Yeah.
just rubs into you. And so
Yeah.
maybe like it wasn't even purposely done, but it was just because there was this time we were at a place, we're not gonna say where, and Diana just started getting a headache.
It was so fucking bad.
But the people there
La
were
people.
like
La
very
people
very
no,
like
yeah.
the people there were very negative.
Shaking your head.
And
Like I
Diana-
was talking, and then I was just like I couldn't. My eyes were hurting, and I just fucking, what did I do?
You're like no sé, you got up and you're like, oh, like the energy here, no sé qué madres. But like that cost you a headache, like being around people like that. And it's like,
What kind of haters were you guys around?
for real. Shout out.
Just
Yeah.
saying, fool. You gotta watch who you hang with.
That's true
No,
too,
but I'm
man.
But you don't
Facts,
even
facts.
know.
Oh, you know.
No,
That's
not.
true too.
No, that's true. But like at that time, you know,
Girl
I was being nice. I was being nice.
That's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I was being nice.
I can feel
I'll
that.
say that much.
But even if you don't know, you'll feel it. You'll
Yeah.
feel the negative energy.
But so
güey.
you guys believe in that? Like la gente like legit are out to fucking get you? Like, no, fuck you, Bart. Fuck you, Carlos. Fuck you, Checo. Fuck you know, like I'm saying. Do you
A
guys
ver,
feel it? Do you
compa
guys
Bart
feel
was laughing,
weird?
what
Have
you
you guys
think,
ever?
bro?
I mean-
Have you guys ever felt that? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
I feel like bad people are out there.
But I think it's more with girls, no?
No. Eso ha sido una cosa brujería or like eso hombre mujer no importa. Even maybe guys more like because
Really?
if a guy fucked over a girl, there's more brujas and brujos
Yeah.
per se, and al chile compa. I mean, I don't know how personal I want to get with this, but do I believe in it? I do because I have a very, 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 very close experience with somebody that went through it and that went to the process and went to Ocotlan to go get curados or cruzados is what they call it. Yeah. And, it was deep. It was like,
And did it get fixed or no?
it got fixed. And it's crazy because, this person got diagnosed with like a tumor in his brain scientifically.
right.
Right? And then you have like 6 months to live. And then they go to Ocotlan and they get this shit fixed. And they found like tierra de cementerio. Like it's a pretty powerful brujeria. And they put it over the person's head in the picture. And, I can tell you guys a story. I won't be able to tell you who it is, but, when they went, there's a line. I guess there's this person in Ocotlan that's really famous for doing this. And there's a line, and you have to get in line for hours, like hours and hours. And they had told the partner, hey, your partner's going to want to get out of line. He's going to do everything to get the fuck not there. And
Meaning the person that was affected.
Correct.
No, or
the person that was affected is going to always tell you, hey, vámonos, güey.
Vámonos
No mames,
mejor.
pinche
Okay.
línea.
Got it.
Or tengo hambre, or tengo sed,
An
or tengo ganas de...
excuse.
Yeah, an excuse, güey.
keep them there.
Yeah. To tell you that even like the night before that they got there, the night that they got there, the day before they went to go visit the curandera, in Mexico, the dogs, they put them up in the roof, right? Most of the time. And at nighttime, well, they're not barking at anything. It's nighttime. And as soon as the pareja got there to the house, the dogs did not stop all night. Like they didn't want to let them sleep, right? I don't know what it was, right? But it happened. It had never happened. They get in line. It's literally like a fucking day. Like I think it was like a 12-hour thing, like just waiting. They make you bring, or she makes you bring your personal egg, from your gallina or from wherever the fuck you're gonna get it. Que sea tuyo, güey, para que no pienses que estuvo
Que le hicieron
manipulado.
algo,
Yeah.
le inyectaron algo.
Oh, but like, fui a verla cuando ella me dio el huevo, like, it's like,
Yeah.
tú traes tu huevo, se lo das, escribes tu nombre, porque igual ese huevo, this particular pareja, they had to go 3 days in a row. And they wrote the name, ese huevo llévatelo y tráetelo, y va a ser el mismo huevo, y te vamos a hacer, whatever the fuck they did. And by the third day, we're going to crack that fucker open, right? And it's just a fucking egg. How long does an egg last in your fridge? Forever, whatever, right? It's still going to be a yolk in that bitch. So on the third day after everything, they cracked it open, and the yolk was no longer yellow. The yolk was black. There was dirt in there, and there was like some screws and shit in there, like little metallic stuff in there.
Hell no.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. And I'll tell you this is someone super, super close to me that there's no way they're lying to me at all.
Yeah, I don't have this belief in it, bro. I think mentally in my mind, bro, I feel like I want to be strong enough to like not let shit like that fuck with me.
Correct.
But I'm pretty sure there's powerful people out there that could fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like,
There
they
is,
really wanna-
but your willpower should be stronger than anything else in the world, way.
But está cabrón, compa.
At the end of the day, or not the end of the day, but like I think that's why, like, religion, all jokes aside, it helps. It helps because te agarras de algo. You have to have faith in something. If you don't have as much faith in yourself, like you can have the willpower to not need it. But the majority of us humans, we need something, way. De donde agarrarte, way. De donde. I'm gonna follow not even the higher power. It's just more like this is the blueprint to living a healthy life.
Yeah.
Don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Right.
Like they know what's good for you, kind of.
A
Correct.
path. We need a path.
Another crazy story like that, compa. And I tampoco I want to say, I think we talked about it on the pod once before, but somebody that we know as well, también como que se andaba sintiendo mal, compa. We don't have like details of like what she was feeling or whatever, right? But somehow she ends up running into someone that was like, hey, your aura is really
Fucked
open or fucked up or whatever. Like, I can help you. You know, random person in the store, bro. And she's like, you know what? I've been going through some shit already. Like, why not? You know? So she goes to this person, le dan su limpia or whatever, and then they give her this stone. They're like, hey, somebody's close to you is te está haciendo brujería or whatever. And he's like, here, take this stone, bro, put it in your house, wherever you want, as decoration. The person that's doing this to you is gonna come to your house and visit you, and they're gonna ask you, oh, well, what's this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Interesting.
And that's exactly what happened, bro. And she knew who it was, who was doing it.
When this particular couple that went, the lady told the person, I can tell you who it is, and for X amount, I can do the double.
The deed back and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Do you do
That's
that?
crazy.
I don't. Do you?
I don't know, bro. I don't even want to be in the same room with those people like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather
It's scary.
Acá,
Yeah.
tranquis, compa. You know?
I mean, I've always heard about it, but I mean, it doesn't call me to be like, go find out what they like. That story that you're saying, The Rock. Like, who wouldn't ask?
This bitch nosy as fuck.
I'm nosy as fuck, for real.
What the fuck do you have that big ass rock in the middle of your living room?
Hey, you're over here like fucking Cynthia got me.
Hey, as soon as I went to visit them, when they told me the story, bro, I was at their house, bro. They had granite. I was like, hey, what's this rock?
Why the fuck is that rock
They
there?
had granite countertops. I'm over here
That's a
clowning.
good one.
You know, I was like,
That's a good
oh, hey, what is this
No,
rock?
but for real, I
She
swear to
starts
God,
cracking up,
like,
bro.
I'm nosy as hell. Like, if I see a rock in the middle of your kitchen, I'll be like,
Oh,
what the
that's what
fuck
I'm
is that
saying.
for?
No, güey,
Why
pero
you got that rock right
no
there?
creo que la puso como a la vista para que, hey, no, güey.
Why you got a
O
rock
sea,
in that drawer? Why is there a rock in
Pero
your
como dice el
drawer?
compa Carlos, güey, somebody that we know close, that to me is like, hey, why would they make that up, bro? And she was
Right.
going through it, like she was sick, like back to back to back, like going through shit, you know. And it was like, damn, bro. And then they figured it out, and then she's good. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
also say that animals
like-
attract the whatever
The bad aura?
Yeah, whatever bad is going on first.
Yeah.
Ah,
We had
fuck,
a
Checo, bro. Checo's got two puppies. What do you got?
two pit bulls.
Two pit bulls.
No, we had a cousin and she got really sick and her dog passed away. Le compraron otro and then her dog was really sick. And then they found out that like le habían hecho algo.
Also, they
Wow.
took it out of them,
Yeah.
pretty much. I heard that before too. I don't know. I mean, all this stuff sounds kind of crazy when you talk about it, you know.
is.
But I mean, these people exist for a reason, right? Bar, you keep smiling over there, bro.
I think
like you don't believe nothing.
everything kind of sounds crazy until we go through it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you're like, oh,
I think that's-
shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I think everything in life for real like that. Like until it happens to you personally,
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, like it was easier when I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, do you guys think that brujeria is like way more accessible now that Facebook and Instagram exist? Because like all you needed was a picture, right? Like now you
True.
can find anybody's
That is
picture.
crazy. I've thought about that.
I'm like, ooh, that's crazy.
True.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Hey, brujeria is on the rise right now, bro. Brujos are making hella
Okay.
money.
Like my dad, and somebody in Ocotlan, hey, follow her, this girl, a girl over here.
Straight up.
But I feel like people that do wish bad about you, like if they would tell me like, oh, like you said, like, would you do it back? I wouldn't do it back. Esa gente sola se chinga. Su conciencia.
Even if
su
you were
mala
about to
vida.
die?
¿Mande?
Even if you were like on the verge of
I
death?
won't. I believe in karma, and I feel like if you legit went out of your way to do A, B, C, hasta le pagaste a alguien and shit, solito te vas a chingar.
Just the thought alone, you wishing bad
hopefully.
upon someone.
Would
Hopefully.
you
Hopefully
guys at
karma's
least
real.
pull up on him and be like, hey, fool, you was trying to do something to me,
Yeah.
compa? Dígame que
Get
así
on
de
me,
frente,
yeah.
güey, que you
I'll
were
take
doing
Cynthia.
it.
Get on me,
If
yeah.
someone's
Like, dígame, cabrón,
You
que
wouldn't?
that you were doing it, güey.
I don't know. I was just like, if there's something on you, it's on you, right? What's that gonna do? Make it worse?
¿La debes
No,
o la
pero-
derramas?
Madre.
Kill that person, does it go away?
Te desquitas un poco, güey.
Huh?
Hey, at least you know, like, hey, at least you'll triple verify, like, all right, that fool wasn't lying to me, you know, like this person just
Nah, I
admitted.
just need-
And what if he tells you
confirmation.
no? What if the person like, nah, that I didn't do anything to you?
Don't
Then
deny
what?
it, I'm sure.
Then
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
pop 'em,
exactly.
Bart. Then
Then
you
you
gotta
fuck
pop
him up for no
Bart.
reason.
You gotta shoot him anyway.
Nada más hay darle una calentadita al hijo de la
You
verga.
got
Hell
10
yeah.
toes.
No bullets,
Pas,
in the,
pas,
no
pas.
bullets in the gun, right?
Huh?
Pull up, gun, no bullets.
Got no bullets is good.
I was just
A
gonna
few
say,
bullets.
I was just pointing at him with my fingers.
Oh, okay. You didn't even have a gun. All right.
He's pointing at the guy, bro.
I'm like, hey, bro, did you do this to me? I'm gonna pull out my 9. Oh boy.
Wait, but it's more
Is
ghetto
this
if you
you?
do it de
This is
ladito.
you?
Oh, de ladito. Sí.
Yeah.
Oh, more intimidating. Ooh,
Yeah,
more
I feel like it
intimidating.
doesn't go. Yeah.
What gangsta?
Why are you pointing at me in a weird manner? Like,
No, I think for real, I'm a hard believer in karma. For real.
Facts.
Damn, you guys are, huh?
Yeah.
I am. Like
I stopped believing
that
in
just
karma,
takes a
man.
long
Really?
time, no?
No, I just feel like I have seen it happen to me where it's like I know this person is fucking me over, and I'm like just doing it out of my own heart, and then better shit come to me. Like it's just it doesn't have to come from that person or immediately, but it's gonna get to you.
Oh, well, there's bad karma and there's good karma.
Yeah.
There's both
Yeah.
of them. I'll say.
Yeah,
If you do good, good's gonna come to you. That's what I'm saying.
I
Do
really,
bad,
I
bad's
really
gonna-
do think so.
Bad's gonna
Facts.
come to you.
Yeah.
But don't you guys think that sometimes you're doing everything good and everything right, and it still bad comes to you?
Yeah,
Yep.
and like no, for a while,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I'm not
I
a
think
big
that's-
believer in karma, güey.
Maybe it's life, you know, like
It's life.
situations and scenarios.
Por
and
eso, si
stuff
puede arreglar
happens.
usted el asunto, arréglelo, hijo de la chingada.
And that's it.
Porque luego no llega karma y se va a quedar ahí como güey nomás.
Esperando.
Esperando que le vaya mal a aquel
So,
compa.
entonces sí sacan al 9.
Ah, güey.
But
Sáquele algo al hijo de la
that
chingada.
too. That too.
No, y con los
Why?
pinches dedos.
Why wait to see another person fail? Because it's like you're not doing any better either. If they wish bad upon you, however, maybe it wasn't that deep. Maybe it was just like ojalá que nadie se le pare en un evento. Just words, saying it like that, and it's like, why are you gonna like?
How does that make you better?
Yeah, how is that gonna make
Yeah.
you better? Cheer for someone like on their downfall. También, like to me, it's like you gotta focus on yourself. You gotta focus on your family. You gotta focus que te vaya bien a ti. And then that's it. Like if you're worried about the next person, you're not gonna be taking care of your own business.
Yeah. No, that's for sure. That's kind of like, that's just wishing bad upon something. Yeah. I was more like, motherfucker me hizo brujería, I'm about to die. Like, that's way different than I think.
Like you're not waiting on the karma.
Nah.
Like you
Are
gonna
you
check
going?
in.
Are you going with the knife? With always knife?
Es que, pues, no here's the thing,
So
though.
getting,
Like,
is getting even the good thing, the good route to go?
I don't think that's
No.
giving.
the
might feel better.
You're getting them back.
Might feel better, you know. Might just.
Compa
fucking-
Carlos, that's not gonna be getting even because you didn't die.
Right.
That other fool might.
No, pues tampoco lo vamos a matar, güey. No.
Una asustadita.
Una calentadita nada más. al
He's
hijo
gonna
de
be
la
like, I
chingada.
heard que en Ocotlán.
A mí me dijeron, güey.
Hace buena la birria. A ver, métete al tambo.
True.
A mí me dijeron. And that's the other thing. You're just going off on, you know, it's just so weird. Way. You got to believe the other person, and it's crazy.
But yo-
and
but
then
your
how about if
guys
it's a
doing it.
family? What if it's fucking family? Doesn't mean
Oh,
it's
no,
a
we
fa-
pulling up.
Right? Like, it's just like, whoa, well, hold on. Well, that's my fucking
man.
family. And I mean,
That's fucked
hey, wait,
up.
pasa, güey.
Well, that's
Pasa.
That's worse though.
But look,
I mean,
That's fucked
this
up.
is the other thing, compa. Then you run into this situation where in your household, in our household, this is never talked about or done or anything, right? Like you don't believe in any of it, so you don't follow any of that. You know, pones
Correct.
que whatever they do, right? O que usas un escapulario o whatever de la Santa Muerte, o lo que sea que ellos creen, right? You never do it. But then your family member, they believe hardcore and they follow and they go a hacer limpias y se hacen limpias y la madre. It's like, do you really want to be attached to that too? Like wishing somebody bad, like you go and like, ¿sabes qué? Este vato te hizo esto. Sí, Simón, hazle también. Lo mismo y 3 veces más. But now you have, something's going to come with you, right? Because you wish that, I would think. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not like you could just
unless
wish
you
it.
don't believe in karma.
No, that's not karma. That's you wishing bad, like doing bad, right? Pero I don't think that you could just go to a place like that and be like, ¿sabes qué? A mi compa Fry háganle esto, güey, que le crezca el pie de size 12, güey. You know? Y whatever, you know?
Sí, sí,
Más
sí.
uno o los dos.
Nomás uno, güey. Que se le quite, güey. Pero, hey,
Más uno, 3.
que te vas a ir, güey, de ahí.
El
Like,
tercero.
and not...
El tercer pie que tiene.
Hey, que te vayas de ahí,
El
like,
casca de 12 que lo tiene
nothing
de 10
happens
es
to you.
verga.
It's like, you can't just leave that place
Boy
and you're like,
math.
you're straight.
Boy, man.
No, pero
Boy math. See, look, you guys figured it out.
Yeah.
I think we
You
figured it
understand
out.
boy math now?
Yeah, like
Right,
you can't
boy
leave that
math.
spot and like nothing happened to you, or like, you know, what if that thing doesn't complete, bro, and then it comes back to you somehow? Like, ¿sabes
Yeah.
qué? No se hizo, güey. Ese güey se curó.
You know what else I'm thinking? How about
I
if
don't know.
she comes back and says, que güey, no se hizo, pero por otros 5,000 sí se hace? Chinga su madre. Ya me estás viendo la cara de pendejo tú ahora.
¿Sabes qué? Ese güey está bien cubierto, güey.
Pero con 3,000 más, güey.
Tiene
Se hace
cobijas
todo,
San
arregla
Marcos,
todo el
güey.
problema.
Le echamos rezos más, güey. Ahí no hay
No, güey,
pedo.
ese güey duerme con cobijas San Marcos, güey. Está bien protegido, güey. Like, no le pasan, güey.
El
Hell
tigre,
yeah.
güey. el
Like,
tigre.
no manches, güey. Yeah, I say skip that, you know?
Yeah.
But if you find out something, we pull up, yeah?
Hell yeah.
I say pull up.
Yeah.
Pull
Find
up
out.
for sure.
I
What
say
do you
pull up.
what do
Pull
you
up for
guys,
sure.
what do you guys think about like we had
Pulling
talked about no, not pulling up. We had talked about like generational trauma. You guys believe in that? Like generational
Yeah.
DNA
Yeah,
trauma?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like does that apply for everybody, correct? Like
Example,
black, that's black people being not
Oppressed.
complicit with fucking police. Like it's part of their generational trauma. Pero uno dice, pinches morenos, güey, son bien desmadrosos, les vale verga. But we don't kind of understand that
Yeah.
there's a reason for that, right? I mean, that's kind of what I mean. You guys believe in that?
Give
To
us
an
an
extent.
example for us, güey.
Well, that's the best example for me with the morenos, por
Morenos.
decir. Con uno, pues puede ser hasta lo que uno siente, bro. Like, lo que él siente, lo que ella siente. Is that generational? Like, maybe it's not just them.
Or the
You
way
know,
you're living, no?
That comes from like your parents, your grandparents, like it's a generational DNA that something happened to them. See, because I started thinking in my mushroom trips, when I started learning about this generational DNA trauma, like with morenos that they get, when they see the badge was invented back in the day when they were slaves, and the white cops had badges, and that's that generational trauma that just goes down the DNA line. So with us, it's just like, you know, what the fuck did obviously they go through in Mex that affects us way. Not because we live through it, but because it's in our DNA way. Is that kind of weird or no?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the first time I kind of hear that. I don't think I've heard that before.
No?
This is my first time. Go ahead, bro.
I'm too fucking high right now. I'm fucking down.
He's like, ¿qué dijo este güey?
I'm still on karma and shit.
He's like,
Damn,
hey,
what
hey,
have I
come
done
on.
on my
Hey,
That's what he's
hey, the other day,
fucking boy math is all fucked up. He's like, damn,
Yeah, now we
I
have
got one
karma,
girl.
boy math. What the fuck?
Hey, chick was like, let's pull up on that nigga.
nah,
He's still on that. Like, we
Like,
gonna
should I
pull
just
up.
pull
We gonna pull
Should
up.
I
Fuck
just-
karma, bro.
Yeah.
We should go after this pull up.
Hell yeah.
I've been waiting all this
¿Quién
time
te
for
hizo
this.
algo, compa? ¿Qué vergas
Whose
para
car are we
ir?
taking? Let's go.
the other day I was at Tony's where I didn't scan some shit. Hopefully I don't get no karma.
Hey, te miró la cámara.
Fucking Tony.
Hey, you even looked up. and-
Tony's manager ahorita te está haciendo brujería
Like,
porque no le
look,
pagaste.
look at this fucking guy.
Hey, they be
Was it really
making
worth it?
Brujería for stealing the fucking.
The fucking chips and shit.
I scanned 4 packs of tortillas and it was fucking 6 and shit.
Era milanesa, güey.
That's
No
nuts,
pesó
güey.
bien las libras and shit.
I don't know about DNA trauma, but I feel like just generational trauma overall.
Yeah.
I want to say like at least in our household, my parents not really attending
I was gonna talk about
an
that.
event,
Mm-hmm.
like a school event or something like that. I almost feel like
Being
in
present.
my household, like I have to do it for my kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like no questions asked. That's that where when you said generational trauma, that's the route that I took it.
Right.
But that's good that you're changing it. O sea,
Yeah.
You're breaking that
you're like,
trauma.
yeah.
That yeah.
You're like, my kid's not gonna feel what I felt.
Yeah,
type
and
of
and
thing.
to them that could
That's great.
that could mean 2 fucks for them. Like like les vale madre si voy o no. I mean, I'm just saying.
Right.
But that to me, it's
You're healing
such
your inner
yeah,
child.
that's such a big thing to be involved in my kids like social events. Like yesterday, my daughter had a Christmas party and I couldn't go. Luis couldn't go, and I forced my kids to go, like los más grandes, to be there for the little one because
Show
it's
up.
like I want her to look at someone that she's familiar with. Obviously aside from her classmates, and just be like, oh, like they came, they're here. Yeah.
Like the
That's
other
a-
day, I mean, I do the podcasting, right? But I also do like live vlogs. And when I mean vlogs, I'm really just fucking recording and fucking calling it a day. The other day we had a sibling outing. Where us siblings, my parents, they're not in Chicago. And in the recording, I hear us say like, "Oh, like you're like I never been here. Like we were so excited to go to Wrigley and do like Christmas stuff. Like we're fucking old. I mean, not
Yeah.
old for like life, but like for
Yeah, and
the
it was
Christmas event.
and it was nice to do it as a family because
Yeah.
I feel like we did miss out a lot of the family
And
time.
you say it. You say it in the video like, "Oh, look, we're breaking generational trauma or some
Yeah.
shit," because our parents never took us.
Our parents
Yeah.
never took us, and when they did have time, it was because they already had something planned.
Yeah.
So we were doing that. It was never like I don't ever remember like my parents being like, "Oh, vénganse, vamos a ver las luces in Lincoln Park."
Correct.
Like that was never a thing. We would drive by from fucking
Ay,
Friday.
mira
Like,
la
a party.
lucecita.
Yeah, it was never a thing. Like even living so close to Wrigley or working so close to Wrigley, we never would go to Wrigley unless an aunt came from out of
Yeah.
town and they wanted to see Wrigley.
Show them around Chicago.
to
and
show 'em
shit.
around.
And then we fucking explore with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were new to it too and shit.
Yeah.
right?
So I
Yeah.
feel like that's the route. Like that type of trauma is
Yeah.
what I am trying to avoid my kids going through. And it doesn't mean that it's something that they care for or that they're actually paying attention to, because it might be like something super normal
Right.
to the next family, or they've heard about it in school where it's like, oh, your parents are coming. Yeah, my parents are coming. It's something so normal that
Right.
they don't even like acknowledge, or they
Like,
don't
they-
even
why wouldn't they
care.
come? Like,
yeah,
what the
why
fuck?
wouldn't they come? What's
Yeah.
the reason?
Yep.
I feel like that's my thing. Just not necessarily hurting, because I don't think that my parents purposely did it, but not putting my kids through that just because of my way of being.
How it affected us as when we were
Of
kids.
course.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. I mean, because you probably don't, like, my dad never went to, like, an assembly and shit like that,
Right.
right? I doubt your guys did, at all.
Yeah.
But you're breaking that bad and shit. That's the
Yeah.
cool thing.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with, like, music, honestly. Like, you're breaking that fucking bad way. I always tell everybody, like, just don't worry about what happened in your generation. Like, you got to not be that. Like, whatever the bad, like, don't be that. Like,
Yeah.
break that. So it could be normal, because for your kids, it's normal now.
Right.
I don't ever remember going to Brookfield Zoo lights, none of that shit. But you're normalizing it for your kids,
Exactly.
so that for your grandkids, their kids, it's super normal.
Yeah.
And we're still not doing a lot of shit that we should be doing.
Yeah.
Right.
To be very detailed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I just found out about Elf on the Shelf like 3 years ago.
Right.
I swear to God, and then my coworkers are like my parents, and I'm like, your parents? Your parents did that? Like, no. My mom me ponía like chocolate in my shoe for Dia de Reyes like every other year. So like,
Una de diez.
that's it. That's all I got.
Every other year. Not this year. Fuck.
Sorry, they didn't come.
Yeah.
Skip the house.
Yeah.
Es que no guardaste tus zapatos. I'm like, what?
Yeah. No te portaste bien and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's actually what we're. I think we even said that now that our siblings are older. Like we're trying to do different
Oh yeah.
for my future kids, Cynthia's kids, my brother's kids. Like not necessarily with my parents anymore, but just starting our own thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like when I see your post about you and your son going to breakfast, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Like to you guys, it might just be like we have to eat.
But you're
We're
bonding.
going. But it's just like, no, like that's a memory that he's gonna create with you, and it's like something special. And then maybe like when he grows up and he has his own family or like whatnot, he's gonna remember like, oh, aquí venía con mi papá tal
Right.
día,
We
or
have breakfast dates
had-
and
yeah.
shit,
And it's just
me
like
and my
it's
dad.
such normal things, because clearly we do have to eat, that maybe like it just goes past you. But like somebody that never went through that, or somebody that wishes like, oh, when I have kids, I want to have brunch dates or like sanos, okay? With my kids.
The fact that you threw that out there, bro, you're traumatizing your kids, bro. Sanos, Sanos.
No, porque si me voy a poner bien
Virgin mimosas.
Yeah, si me voy a poner
Virgin mimosas.
si me voy a poner peda, and my kids
Just
gonna have to
orange
like
juice,
Just orange juice.
so I'm not gonna take them.
You just threw it out there.
I'm just throwing it
That's
out
cool.
there.
That's cool.
No, but it actually
Suele pasar.
it is nice to see. I see it on social media a lot, and I'm fucking cheesy as fuck. I'll comment and be like, oh, family goals or life goals and shit like that, because you like seeing shit like that. I love seeing like the guys like Adolfo, like him and his family, and it's like it's cute, like baseball league and shit like that. It's like, why not? Like it's something
Yeah.
that the kids are gonna remember.
I feel like
Cute. Your kids play
I
soccer.
feel like right now, like our generation is making time for that. Like
yeah.
like you're going out to breakfast with your son, bro. When was your dad gonna go out to breakfast with you, bro? He was at
I've
work.
never.
He was at work.
I don't think I've
Well, it's just
still to this day.
different
Even.
times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My dad
different
was at
times.
work, bro. Like he didn't have the option. I mean, maybe he did because when he called off con ta crudo, you know.
We
So if he
didn't,
really
yeah.
wanted to make it to my assembly or to my Christmas parade or whatever,
They could've
like
made it.
maybe he could have made it, right? Maybe I don't know.
Maybe he was scared to call off.
Or maybe he was scared just to speak English, bro.
True.
Like, who knows?
Or maybe he couldn't just afford
What?
it.
Could
Like,
you
fuck,
just- could you
fuck
just-
them
yeah,
kids. I
yeah.
gotta work.
Yeah.
Or could you just be like, he could be like, I did enough, bro. We were here, right?
Correct.
In this country.
Yeah.
And you're better. And I thanks, Dad.
Yeah. No, because we
You
have
feel me?
brought it
That's
up to
the
my mom.
positive side
Yeah,
to it.
we
Yeah.
question our
We say
parents.
like, oh, my mom never did that. Like if my brother sends a picture of him like doing something with their kids, like the asshole that I am, I'll just joke around and be like, oh, my mom never did that, and my mom always like
She feels
kinda,
bad.
Like, she kind of gets in like a la defensiva. She'll be like,
Or dad.
I was working, nunca les faltó nada, están bien, miren cómo están ahorita, and it's like, but that has nothing to do with it because maybe lo que me faltó,
For you to show up.
I made it 10 times like work with my family now so that I didn't have to go a wrong route.
I feel like there's a lot to it, bro. I feel like
Yeah.
you can't blame them.
Yeah.
You
And I
can't.
feel,
No, you
like-
can't.
you know what I mean?
No.
Like, I feel like there's so much to it that,
100%.
yeah, it's hard to like have that discussion. But I'm like her, bro. I'll clown my mom about it, you know? And like she always tells me, it's sad, bro, because she'll be like, nah, si nos sacabas a comer like every weekend, you know? She's like, no, I don't think it was every weekend, son. I'm like, well, I remember it like that. It was every weekend. You would take us out at least once. She's like, I'm sure that it wasn't, you know? Like, we
Right,
would
right,
go
right.
out to eat like
Yeah.
maybe once a month. Like, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro, like, we was there, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
And why do you think it resonates with us? Like,
Yeah.
you know, our age people are like, oh, we would do McDonald's on the weekend. We would do pizza
Yeah.
on the weekend. It was
Right.
on the
We
weekend.
look forward to that.
And now it's like so easy. Man. It's like fucking Tuesday, order pizza. Wednesday, get some portillos. You know,
Facts.
there's days for fucking restaurants
The
now.
Happy Meal and
Yeah,
shit,
wait.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Pero pues I think the first step is learning how to forgive them in the sense, in order, you know, for you to kind of like heal or to like overcome it. Because at the end of the day, the best thing they did for any of us is spit us out of their vagina either here or bring us here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, which is the best country ever as far as like you could have been in motherfucking India with the other 7 million people or billion or where the fuck they're.
Facts.
Sí, güey.
He
O
said
sea,
billion.
al fin del día, pues, güey, gracias que aquí nos escupieron a la verga aquí.
Yeah.
Because goddamn, it's hard. Even in Mex, way.
I
Staying,
feel
I
like
mean,
you just gotta take a step back and try to understand them and see where they came from and how they grew up. And
For
then,
sure.
like, there should be no forgiving, bro. Like, it's life, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I see it. I don't see
Yeah.
like no generational trauma. Is like, did we live some rough shit? Maybe. Do other people live rougher than us? More than likely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, take your blessing, bro, and run with it, bro.
Correct.
That's
That's
it.
true.
That's how I see life, bro.
but mentally, for the people that need the healing, they need to forgive, way.
yeah, facts.
In order to progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get you, way. I'm like you. I don't think I have to forgive them.
Nah,
I appreciate them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big facts, compa.
Yeah. Pero pues es parte del pinche proceso, güey.
Yeah, and I've seen
Parte
a
de-
lot too, like in TikTok where it says like you have to be easy on your parents because they're experiencing life for the first time too.
Of course.
So it's not like, you know, we could be upset of how they parent or how they did certain things because to them that's all they knew, that's all they could give off. So like, and then like at least in my parents, like my parents left everything they had. Like imagine building like a whole house, like tener un job fijo and everything for half of your life and then just be like, oh, I want a better life to
Let's
a
go.
country that doesn't even speak my language. Let's get up and leave. And my parents tell us the story all the time where it's like my parents llegaron a California and they didn't like the life there for whatever reason. And my dad literally had a mattress and put it on top of the car y le dio hasta Illinois. And it's like, who in their right mind right now would be like, nah, I don't like it here. Like, let me just move across the country
An
with
Eskimo.
my 2 kids.
Who
with-
loves the winner?
Yeah.
Because
Like
I would have never
tanteándole,
left.
right? Like tanteándole. You're just
That's
risking.
crazy.
Yeah.
Life's a risk, carnal.
But that's fucking humanity, right? Así es como empezó el pedo, güey.
Yeah.
O sea, I was telling Bart the other in the pod, like, essentially, like, we started from 5 families, like, you know, during the Ice Age and shit. Everybody commuted from Africa, went up, boom, ice bridge up top, connected to Alaska, boom, se acabó el Ice Age, the bridge melted, people that stayed, güey. And that was it. Like, you know, who was brave enough to say back then, let's fucking migrate? Where? We don't know.
Right.
Go that way. Nigga. Like, it must be better than this motherfucker. So hay que darle, güey. I mean, that's zooming out, bro. That's zooming out and being like, how can we even complain al chile, güey? How can we sit here and fucking, like, estancarte, güey? You know, and these people just, I mean, you don't even have to go back that back. Stay here. O sea, to go from California to Illinois before cars were invented, súbete, güey. Estamos en la carrilla, la familia, cross country, güey.
Right.
Fuck the fucking, a ver qué se nos cruza, güey.
Aquí ahorita se nos traba, güey. Oh, I don't have an iPass, dude. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. We gotta stop and get change.
Yeah.
Let's
Need
not
some-
go.
We need some hot
Let's not go.
Cheetos, all that shit.
Yeah, let's not go. That's crazy, fool.
Hell yeah. Badass. I like thinking that way, güey. I think it keeps me very leveled and very,
Humble.
yeah, very appreciative like a motherfucker too. Porque pues la pinche mente, güey, te empiezas a pensar negativo y te va mal y vale madre, güey, te estancas and you just gotta zoom out. Just, I mean, we literally just talk about this, bro. Like, we ain't shit, you know, we're a little speck. You know,
we about to dip out of this, man. We halfway through this motherfucker.
we're good though, bro.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
you're gonna go down and wake up the next moment. It's just in a different dimension. But you'll be fine.
Hey, we were just talking about dimensions too, bro. Are you in one right now?
I'm in my own right now, güey.
He's in his own dimension.
His own, yeah.
Welcome.
My own.
Welcome
No,
back.
not welcome yet.
No, güey. Anda arriba.
I haven't came back
Chuck, you're
yet.
thinking
güey.
about Tony's. Like,
I haven't
fuck,
came.
man. They got me on
I'm still
camera.
on Tony's and shit.
They got me on camera,
Like,
man.
le voy a llevar un plato con
Compa
arroz y
Bart.
frijoles.
Anda muy callado, compa. ¿Le pegó a esa madre o no?
Are you in your dimension
Or
too?
chill.
No, I'm in
O anda
my
con
own-
Checo.
I'm in my own dimension.
También.
Anda acá con Checo a la chingada.
Anda cocinando las
We're
milanesas.
all life reflecting right now. Like, fuck, man, you're right, dude. Fuck.
Hell yeah, right?
A little bit.
I'm gonna do better tomorrow.
Too bad.
Mañana, 5 a.m. alarm and
Dear
shit.
diary.
Ahí viene enero, ahí vamos al gimnasio, güey.
It's Saturday tomorrow. Tomorrow's definitely chill day.
Hell yeah.
But okay, do you
Gym though?
when you
Yeah.
guys have your down moments, do you guys rely on your partners? Because everybody here has a partner. Do you guys rely on your partners to boost you up, or like how does that work?
Like to get out of the
Cuando-
funk?
Yeah, when you're on a funk, do you involve your partner, or you just take it on your own?
I think most men don't, right? Keep them to themselves.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why? To protect your partner, or to just
Protect yourself.
See that? I think that's where the women, in that side, if we're talking just women, men, that's where the women doesn't appreciate the man way of thinking. Because I think that we do
boy
it to
man.
protect them. We do it to not worry them. We do it to not, they don't have to be in the same, even though we're in the same ship, you don't have to be in the same worry ship. Like, I'll worry. You know, we're cool. Like, it's cool. You know, I talk to my partner, I think when it's like, I'm like pretty bad, like probably at the worst, which is, you know, I try to keep
You're
it at,
cracking, yeah.
I try to keep it at the very minimal because I think it takes a lot for me to crack. But when it does, well, I mean, I have no one else to fall on. And before her, she might get pissed or whatever, but I mean, I first fall on my guys. Like I have a very tight, you know, 2 or 3 guys that I would call. One of them being my compadre Fry. And we have some deep talks, you know, and this is what I'm going through, what do you think, blah, blah. Pero el hombre es muy solo en la mente. Like, we're lonely motherfuckers up top, you know. See, everybody's shaking their head. Other guys are like, yeah. Because we don't want to fucking bring that part of our life to yours. Like, that's where we protect women. Not physically. Like, we protect you guys mentally. We try to protect our kids. Like, you know, you don't want the kids to see any of this. I'll take all of this. I'm
Is that
man enough.
where the alpha comes out, or you're like, no?
I'm sorry?
Where the alpha comes out, or you're just like, I'm in protecting mode?
Yeah, but bitch alpha's got to be out at all times, my point of view.
I feel like that's
25-8.
how you're wired. It ain't like, oh, it has to come out. Like, if you're a man and you carry yourself like a man, like, it's going to show. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to act it or it's going to come out or, like,
He's not a
that's
different
how
person.
It is. So, to me, it's like, if I feel any type of way at any type of moment and I'm bringing it up to my wife, like, oh, this, oh, that, like, you're the female in the relationship, dog. Like, what you doing? Like, who you crying to? Why you crying? Like,
So
man up.
complaining makes you a female?
it just makes you weak. You know, that's not alpha like, bro. Like to me,
Ooh.
you know what I mean? Like
I
that's
cried,
just.
G.
I'm not saying that not to cry. I'm
Okay.
saying like if you, she's used the analogy of like crying. I'm saying like if you're always like
Constantly complaining.
constantly, I'm going through this, I'm going through that.
Nagging and stuff like that.
Complaining or
it's-
whatever.
Like that's what a woman. So we're there to support the woman when they're going through anything, right? Share whatever you're going through. Share it. You know what I mean? Like I'm here for you. But I don't feel like it's as a man. Like not any little thing should crumble you.
Yeah.
As a man, you're carrying a family. Like you
Right.
decided to carry this. You decided to do this. Like
You're the provider.
it's not my job to go and cry about what I'm handling. You know what I mean? It's my job to handle what I'm handling. Not and like if every little thing is gonna crumble you and you're gonna go and tell your wife about it and like, hey, I'm so scared. What? Where's my husband? That's what she's gonna say. If you got a real one. That's
He's
how I see
the
it.
protection.
That's how I see it.
Protector.
But maybe the new generation is gonna see it different.
I was gonna say that. I
I'm
think
just
there's
saying.
alpha women right now too, ¿no? I mean, hay
Yeah.
mujeres que dicen,
Yeah.
pues yo, o sea, no hay pedo, güey.
That's true.
Yo agarro las riendas. Yo me jalo. I mean,
Do you guys? So is that why guys kind of like minimize our worries or our like quejas or stuff like that? Because it's like it's every little thing we're worried about, and it might not be a big importance to you guys. Is that why you guys don't really?
I feel like
Focus on
for us, it's like we already have a lot of shit to worry about, and if
Right,
it's minimal
right.
for whatever you're doing, like whatever it could be, I don't want to throw examples, but whatever minimal thing you're going through, for us, is minimal because we're already going through a bunch of other shit.
But
And
how,
like,
how do you handle it with your partner? Do you give it the importance she's giving it, or do you just like brush it off and be like, dude, like
It
I
depends.
just betted
On the
50,000 and I
situation?
lost.
On the situation, how big it is,
How
right?
It's
big
usually
it
a
is.
problem, but it's usually that's usually a conversation we're having because you're not giving it much importance, you know. And then when you guys sit down and have an actual conversation about like this is what I got on my back, and then they're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like
It blows up.
doesn't
So
compare.
you
It doesn't
you compare, like you tell her I got bigger shit like this,
it's
so
not,
your
it's
shit's
not that
minimal.
it's bigger or less important. It's just like hey, like I'm not that I'm not listening or it's not important, but look, while you were telling me this is what I was thinking about. This is what I'm going through right now.
Okay, so then you break down.
It's not that you're breaking down. I'm saying if you want to set examples, you know, like you have to talk about it. And what Carlos said is true. Once you're going through something that's rough, then that's the person that you're counting on. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
like you can't. I guarantee you guys, if you had a person that is always constantly going to you when they feel anything at all, like you'd probably be like, "What the hell?" You know, like.
That's a good. I wonder if do you think women feel that, like, this motherfucker just keeps coming at me for his problems? Like, is there a role switches? Like,
I don't know. I like in me personally, like I don't think so because it's like that's what I signed up for, to protect and love my husband too. Like not trying to be like, oh, you're the male and you could only complain about this, and I'm the female and I could only complain about this. Because at the end of the day, then we're not playing the roles where it's like, oh, like you're only supposed to take care of the house and you're only supposed to take care of the money type of things, where it's like that was back in the days thinking. And it's like we're bringing it to the table again. If my husband is feeling some type of way and that day he decided to vent to me, I'm going to fucking
Hear him
make it
out.
important about it, because then like who else is going to be there for him? I just feel like I don't care what it is. I'm his person. I'm supposed to help him get by, get through, because it's like, then we come from the same spot where it's like men shouldn't have mental problems. Men shouldn't feel some type of way expressing how they feel, because it's like your dad would smack you across the face for saying like, me siento solo, me siento
Right,
triste.
right.
And it's like, then why are we fighting so hard to be heard mentally, but in a pareja, your husband can't be come to you and be weak for a week or for 2 days or one
for
that
a
one
year.
day or for 10. I'm just kidding. No, I'm
Well,
just
Se pasó.
kidding. Fucking with you. No, I really do come from that, because it's like Carlos even said it. My wife is gonna get mad, but I have a close circle. Why? Because it's like I should be his person. I should be the person he runs to first, because
Not
and
necessarily,
we were
man.
just talking about that, like who comes first, your wife, your daughter, or your mom. We were talking about that, and it's like most people would have a really hard time answering that question. And when I asked it to Luis, he blurted out, and I was like, how did that? How
You're
did
like,
you
hold
feel
up.
like that? How did you think about that? And it's
How's
just
it
like,
not me?
Yeah, and
Come on.
I
Who
was
was
like,
it? Who was it for Luis?
Come on.
Two
No.
fingers, two fingers. Lee.
Two fingers.
Honestly, for Luis, it was me, his daughter, and his mom. And it's like, to me,
So what was the question? Like, what is
who's more important
comes
to you?
first?
Who
Who
goes
comes
first?
who
Yeah.
comes
In your life.
first?
Yeah.
So you came first?
Yeah. And he
Not
told
who
me-
you love
Pablo.
first,
No, no.
Okay.
Who comes
Comes
first?
or who you love more.
Yeah, no.
That's
I think I've
No.
seen that TikTok.
And
Like,
it's
who
like-
comes first? Your mom,
and he-
your daughter, or your wife?
Yeah, and he explained to me, he's like, I'm creating my life to you, and if I was to say that you're replaceable, we shouldn't even be married, because we got married to become one. And it's like,
No, así
that's
sí me
true.
caso, güey. Así sí me caso.
That's true, because it's like,
Ya me convenciste.
if you're for real thinking
I'll
that,
propose.
if you're-
Hell yeah.
if you're
Change
for real
that
thinking
bet.
your wife is replaceable, then what was the point of you committing?
Yeah.
Like creating,
Preach,
like,
sister.
having kids with that person. If you're gonna replace that person, then don't have kids.
Yeah.
Because who knows in a year who's gonna be next to you?
Yeah.
If that's the mentality you're thinking.
I'm a big believer. Your wife's number one. I've told my wife, hey, don't love my son too much. Like, that motherfucker's gonna leave.
Yeah.
Te va a dejar ahí on the
Because
beach.
we are raising them for them to
Make their
go
own
out-
life.
Yeah.
Their
Huevo.
own life. Yeah.
I mean, jugando le digo, like, hey, don't fall in love with my son that much. Ese güey te va a mandar a la verga. You know? When you find una pinche nalguita, vámonos.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, like as
true.
a mom, that's hard to say that my husband comes before my kids, because I wake up every single day in the morning and I'm not like, oh, does Luis have his clothes ready for work? Like, no, I'm gonna worry about my kids. Ya se levantaron.
comieron.
Ya comieron. Oh, ¿qué les voy a hacer de comer a mis hijos? I never think about like, oh, what does Luis want to eat? But I mean, I just feel like that's like the bigger
Pobre
picture.
manager, no le
Some
dan de comer
pancakes
a-
will be fine.
Salió el peine. Ah, no le eché lonche a Luis, valió madre. Él le está comprando a la viejita de
Check
lonche.
on Luis tomorrow, bro. See, that's
But I just feel like as a mom, that is very hard to say. Like my husband comes before my kids, but in the real world, like yeah, like I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with my husband, and I'm creating this new life next to him and only him. My kids are gonna wander off. My parents, thank God they fucking created me, and I'm very
Shit, thank
appreciative.
God, bro.
But it's just like I'm focused on my circle right now.
The main circle.
My main circle.
So Luis is not number one.
No.
No, Luis is number one, but I'm just saying, like, as a mom,
But number
it's
2,
hard.
girl math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
a good
girl
one.
math.
Number 1, but it's really number 3.
I just feel like as a
Because if
mom,
I
it's hard to
send
say.
him, I get another one.
Pinche
I
no,
gotta
güey.
return that
Te la
one.
mamaste, güey.
Shit. Right?
It's gonna be
Pues
free.
sí, güey.
It's gonna be
Girl
free.
math. Ahí sí, ya,
Okay,
huevo.
you guys go home today.
Okay,
you
can
guys
you guys-
tell your
can
wives,
you guys-
girlfriend, you learn.
Can you
boy
guys
math.
answer that?
What?
Who comes first? Wife, daughter, mom,
Wife.
Daughter.
Wife comes
or
first.
kids?
Wife, kids, mom.
Yeah. Probably. I have to be like that.
Yeah, wife for me.
I don't have.
And I feel like.
But
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
I would guess when you get married, then that's supposed to be number 1. But who knows? I don't have the este of having kids, so I don't know that love or whatever, But I would say the kids either have to be 1 or 2, right?
Boy math.
Or that.
Échale tanto.
Facts. You see how fast we just dumped our parents, way?
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna dump us, way.
Yeah?
Yeah. O sea, they came in third place in all of ours.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what I was gonna say, and I'm sorry I interrupted, bro, was that if your mom raised you right, she knows that. You know what I mean? Like if she knows like that you were gonna go, you know what I mean? Like what you're telling your wife right now.
Yeah.
And if she understands that when he does that and he picks his wife first, she's gonna understand. She's gonna be like, I knew that all along, because you know what I mean? Like you're meant to go. I was
Yeah.
just raising you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and they ain't gonna feel some type of way because the way you say like, oh, we dumped our parents quick as hell. It sounds bad, but in our reality, bro, is nature, bro.
Yeah.
Like, es lo natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and back to the alpha and all that stuff. I feel like that's also natural. You know, the fact that you guys want a man as a husband and not a crying little bitch or whatever. You know, like that's. No, I'm just saying, like
A beta. We'll call him a
escalated
beta.
okay, que quieren un hombre. You know what I mean? Like if not, you'd be marrying somebody very, very sensitive and feminine or whatever. You know what I mean?
But it's sometimes
like,
it is nice to like, because you don't hear it often, right? Like, oh, hey, you know, like, oh, I'm stressed out or this is happening. And I'm just like, what happened? Like,
there's no
tell me,
objection
like,
to
it's
that.
okay.
There's
like,
no objection to that.
you know?
What we were talking about was like
The constant.
the extreme. If
There's
you
a
gotta-
limit. There's a limit.
If you got a,
Yeah,
if you got a crier, you know, like the natural look. There's 4 men here. The natural thing, everybody
pile
nodded
up.
their hair was like,
Damn,
pile
fuck
up.
Sorry,
Fry.
Fry. Oh,
Fuck Fry.
Fry's not here, bro.
Damn. You heard that, Fry?
they know that you're
The
trans.
fact that naturally,
We accept everybody here, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
naturally, everybody nodded their head when it was like, "Hey, we're on our own in our mind," you know. And that's true, and that's not like they were purposely doing. It's genetic, man. Like it's natural,
Yeah, it
you
just
know.
takes
Like
a bunch
exact-
before you have to say
exactly.
something.
And that's I feel like if you marry a man, that's probably where you're gonna be
It makes
seen.
it sound really bad. Like my problems are bigger. Shut up.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
No,
say
you
that. I
didn't
didn't say
shut
that.
up,
You
but-
you thought about it though.
Este vato.
Este
That's
güey le
the way
echó.
it makes it sound.
Este güey está de qué lado, güey.
No, güey, te va a estar calando, güey.
But
Nah, but that's just what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that I bet.
Fry and Bardo are getting invited to a posada. You're not.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And do you
I
feel
see
like
what you're saying.
I'm gonna
I
go
see
tell
your
my
point
wife.
of view, but I also see my sister's point of view.
That was good.
Your partner
That
to
was good, that was
confine. Know that your partner's your rock when shit goes left.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have a real one, you know that. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And if they know you, they know when to come and when to, he's got it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I just feel like that. And it's natural to feel like that because the way you guys were twisting it was like, oh no, but it's okay, it's okay. I'm not saying that it's not okay. I'm just telling you that
It's a limit.
no, it's not a limit. I'm just saying that as a man, nothing
But it's
very
also
small should
natural
crumble
to
you.
me. If somebody steals Lewis's parking lot, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just natural. Man.
You alpha, because
Hey,
you
y'all
alpha.
remember
'Cause she
Rancho
alpha.
Guzman, right? Rancho Guzman.
Pull up.
Saca la nueve.
The security at Rancho Guzman.
Louis, get back in the car. Louis, pass me the 2 fingers.
2 fingers.
If Cynthia ever calls me and she's like, I just got locked up, and I'm like, oh my God, what'd you do? Who was it? Who'd you beat up? I know. Fuck.
Life is crazy, man, but don't let the new generation change out, man. It's supposed to be this way. A man is supposed to take care of a woman, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
And you feel that's changing by when you say new generation?
I feel like it's changing. I feel like it's changing a lot, bro.
A lot of,
And I feel like,
lot of betas out there?
look,
Betas.
just to throw it out there, a
Betas.
simple example, compa.
Betas.
The fact that right now, in this day and age, bro, 2 people have to work in the household to be able to hold it down, just to live and survive. That's wrong, bro.
That's economy. Fuck you mean?
I know, and
I
that's
just bought a new
and
car.
guess-
It
and
didn't
guess-
cost me
But
no
wait,
$10,000.
that's not the guy's fault, or what do you mean?
no.
That's
I'm saying like
economy.
that's what the
The economy.
That's economy.
I'm saying that's what it's doing to us though. Like now, so now the woman has 50-50, you doing 50-50.
You say you're not getting a
everybody's
PlayStation. That's
50-50.
why.
Yeah, I'm not. But my wife is with my kids, raising them
but
the
that's-
way it's supposed to be. To me, it's like that's more important. Making sure my kids are
You're
straight.
talking about like the traditional way you
Yeah,
grow
for
up.
me.
Right.
But now everybody wants to work. Everybody wants to have a career. Everybody wants to, have the best things, and like it's all important. Everything's important. Like, oh, I want the best, the best, the best, the best. Well, what about your kids? Is that the best? Like you driving or
if-
whatever, or you having a bigger home, or you whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm just giving you my example. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. To me, that's what's worked out for us and is right for us. She chose that. She had a career. She was like, you know what? When my kids are, I want to be home. Cool. If we could do it, let's do it. All right, we're gonna have to cut these things down. Well, let's handle it. Let's do it.
And would you have been okay if your wife would have been, I'm not dropping my career. You gotta take over.
I feel like it goes way back to when you're gonna marry. You know what I mean? Like that's where you pick and choose, right? I feel like it was meant that way because I already knew what I wanted, and she already was what I wanted.
Regardless of how much income is coming, let's say her career would have got you guys the bigger money.
We would already been ahead.
What you mean?
You just asked me like if she would have brought more money, we would have already been ahead.
No, but I'm saying like
we chose
if her
not. Like we chose
But
for her
if-
to raise our kids.
why? Because you
Because the
wouldn't
age
been,
gap that's really important is between 0 and 6, 7 years old. that's gonna really mark them. So she decided to stay home, and I was cool with that. I was like, yeah, what's more important?
Are you asking if it would have been vice versa though? Like if you would have been cool if she
You stay home?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same. I don't feel like I would be able to teach my kids. I don't feel like a man has the patience like a woman, like a mother. You know, like I feel like a mother plays her role.
You're underestimating
as a
yourself,
mother.
my boy.
I feel like a mother plays her role though. Like it has.
They do,
a
but
big
it doesn't
impact.
mean that the guy can't do. I've done it.
I've never stayed home. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, so you don't know then?
No, I don't know.
Oh no, I'm
Are you in
I'm
this
high.
dimension?
Fuck.
No, I'm saying to Noe, like Noe, bro, you're, first of all,
No,
you're a
I'm
king, bro. Like you could do whatever you want.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Right.
we went through that
No,
last
we're
time.
king.
Yeah.
This guy.
Last time you
We're
were
not
the
doing
king.
this again, dude.
Give him in a crown.
How the hell did we get into this, compa?
Hey, you got a crown?
We outta
You got a
here, bro.
crown?
Oh shit.
We should have got that Burger King fucking crown for
Yeah,
Noe, bro.
He kept
You're
on
a
saying
king,
he was
bro.
a king. I remember that shit.
man.
You took it back a year.
We took it back
I
now?
did.
How the hell
We
you
called
end
you
up
a
like
king
that?
last
Yeah,
time.
he said
Jesus
he was
Christ.
a king. He says, I'm a king.
Oh man, bro,
me?
good for you, bro.
Oh, damn. I thought you were kidding me.
Wait, what?
No.
Check was like, I'm a king too, bro.
Should we
Pisciane, bro, pisciane.
Checo
Hey, what are we doing? Are you guys drinking or what?
Salud.
Are we smoking? What do we got over there,
Salud, salud,
compa?
salud.
Nada? ¿Se acabó el pedo o qué?
No, this is some right
Yeah,
here.
life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I stayed home for 6 years and I feel
That's
like.
what go ahead. My bad. My bad.
No, go ahead, go
¿Qué
ahead.
traes?
No, I was gonna. That's one thing I wanted to ask Noe. So, is your wife going back to her career when the kids?
when they go back to school,
When the
because
kids
they'll be
go
at
past
school.
that? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like college? Or?
That's cool.
What? Like
Which school?
What level are we talking about?
what level?
What level?
Wait till you visit us, man. My wife is gonna have a talk with you.
I was
Dang.
I thought you want to show me your brand new house. I was like, dang, you
Nah,
got
I'm just saying.
you got a
Nah, I ain't
mansion
got no
now?
Yeah.
That's how you made it. seem.
That's how I
was
took
like,
it too.
So
Wait
wait,
till you
oh,
see my
really?
house.
Nah, hell nah. Wait till you see my humble abode.
But to know his defense, it's the way you
Don't
were.
defend him.
No,
Oh.
the way
not
you were
about
raised,
defending.
and that's your mentality because that's what you know.
No, my mom worked. My dad wasn't around. My mom had to work. That's not how I was raised.
So why are you doing this now with your wife?
I'm
You
not
saying
doing
it's
it.
wrong?
We both
Are you saying
agreed.
it's
Like
wrong?
That was-
y'all missed the whole point. Like she wanted to be
Yeah.
with our kids.
It's a mutual agreement.
She wanted to raise our kids in these important
You were
ages.
probably going like
But-
that.
I was like, nah.
Sacaste los dos
Bye,
dedos, güey.
everybody.
Hey, para que
My
vea-
husband-
¿Quieres seguir trabajando?
Compa Carlos, pero para que vea cómo tachan a uno, güey. Like they
Yes,
missed the
no,
whole
I
point,
do
like
know.
that she wanted to raise them, like she wanted to be there for them. She decided
Girl
to-
math, bro.
girl math,
Girl math.
girl math. They
No,
should
girl math. Check this out. If my future husband tells me like, stay your ass home, take care of the kids, I'll pay for everything. Shit, I'm gonna stay my ass home and take care of everything.
Yeah.
Girl math.
But let me tell you this: when you have your child, right, you don't know how you're gonna feel. It might come out of you. He might be like, dude, we're not gonna be able to afford this house if you don't go back to work, and you might be
Oh
like,
no, I've thought about it.
and you're gonna be like, but I want to be here. I want to stay with my
I
baby.
thought about it.
Vamos a vender la casa.
I thought
I'm
about it.
just giving you real examples.
Since your
I thought-
apartment's
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
real nice.
You know what I mean? Like he
I
might
thought
be
about
like,
it.
"Hey, baby," you're gonna have that one that's like crying, like, "Hey, man, I don't think I'll afford it." if you go back to
That's
work,
when he's gonna
and
cry?
then you're gonna be like, "I'm your rock,"
That's
and
when
then
he's
he's
gonna
like,
crack?
"Well, go back to work."
Yeah.
I'll be at the crib. Go ahead.
No, you're right because of the
Not
whole
fired
economy.
But
right
it's
now,
real.
You have to. I mean, I feel like
I
you
really-
guys
I
need
really
to-
We
feel
have
like-
fucking Andrew Tate sitting with us. Shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Take off the head, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yo,
I really feel like with the
Surprise.
economy,
Oh, that's why
there's
he's
no
bald.
way. There's no way that you could be
just
afford
hard.
life with the economy now. Like you're budgeting and you're cutting a lot, but it's like how much can you cut? Like you're already sharing your network password with 5 people and they're fucking onto you.
So let me challenge that. Under what living condition?
Like like not
Well, you're
even
not going to tell me
middle
that a 1-bedroom is as cheap as a basement.
Yeah, okay. For example, me. I lived 5 years with Louis in a basement. It was a 1-bedroom basement. But my daughter was already 7. No. She was older. She was probably like 12, 11. And it's like I had my 12-year-old, Jill was probably like 8. And they were sleeping in a mattress in the living room.
Yeah.
That was perfect for us and the family that came to visit us already knew that was okay with us. That was our house. It wasn't like I was ashamed to invite people over. Louis had his friends come over, and they saw my bed in the living room, and nobody, I don't think publicly at least,
Shamed
judged
you?
us or shamed us. But that's what we could afford because I was staying at home.
Yeah.
We lived in the north side of Chicago because that's where I worked, that's where Louis worked. So then even moving to the south side to a bigger place, something that we were still under budget with, would have cost more traveling expenses, more, like it was gonna be almost the same as just staying in the north side.
Right.
So that I was okay with that, but then my kids were growing, and it's like my daughter doesn't want to sleep in the bed with her brother anymore. It's like ya no caben, o ya salieron de pleito or whatnot.
Ya están grandes.
Yeah, and then my daughter too, the little one, she was already 4 years old, 3 years old, and it's like, okay, where am I gonna put her, in the couch? So I need at least a 2-bedroom. We started looking, and it's like anything in the north side, we were looking at apartments. A studio was $2,300.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
And it's like, volvemos a lo mismo. The education in the south side is not the best. So unfortunately, because of whatever reason, because the parents are not involved, because the government, whatever it is, it's just facts. I was looking for something in the north side because my kids' school was really good. Again, I worked in the north side. We only had one car. Louis worked in the north side, and it didn't work out for us to move. So it's like, okay, if we're moving to the south side, might as well buy a house.
Right.
And we were looking at a house where we would be all comfortable. And come to find out, 2 years later, our taxes went up, and the guys know this. Like I spoke to them about it, like how we started going downhill, because it's like we're not paying $700 for a 1-bedroom apartment anymore. We're paying a mortgage close to $3,000, and it's like out of nowhere that just hit us. So then that's why I had to start working. But it's just I wouldn't have gone any other route, because it's like now I look at it. My kids have their own room. It all has been working out for me. So it's like, yes, I might have upscaled, or I could have found another apartment, I could have found another job, but it's like it just worked out for us, and it's like,
For the better.
and it's a regular ass house. It's like you go to my house, and it's like, it's a shitty ass place, but it's like we are comfortable regardless. So
The kids are comfortable. They have their privacy and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So I just feel like the not even middle class, because I don't even think we're middle class anymore with this economy. But I just feel like a regular basic life, it's so expensive right now to get by. And if you have 3 kids, even worse. Like
Hell yeah.
My daughter wastes $5 for the bus every single day, back and forth. And it's like, what, I'm supposed to not have her go to school? I'm supposed to make her walk to school so that we save those $5 every day? Or how do I go around that? It's like, there's things that you really can't cut down on, and it's like, you're living a regular ass life.
I feel like whatever gets thrown at you, you figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You
it
know
just
what I mean?
like, it worked out
Whatever
that
it is, you figure it out.
yeah. Well, I swear, as like the day that I got my taxes, that I needed to pay that amount, and I called Diana. I was like crying my ass off. I was like, how the fuck are we gonna get this done? Like, it's impossible. And I got my shit together, and I looked for a job, and because it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, lose my house, lose my comfort, and go back to square one where my kids are all sleeping in the living room because that's the only thing I could provide for them. And it's like, no, I had to get shit done, and I looked for a job, and I started working. God bless me finding that job, because it's like, in less than 2 years, my manager saw potential in me, and she promoted me. And it's like, right now, like, not that I'm living a best life, but it's like, I look back and it's like, shit, that's where I started. That's where I was at. And my kids, like como ustedes hablan de que the wife doesn't hear about you complain or anything. My kids would never even thought about it. Like, oh, we moved from a basement and now they're paying more, but I have my own room. I don't even think they care about that, or they even think about that, because it's like, to them, it's like, oh, this is where I'm at now. This is where I'm living.
What's the norm
Yeah.
Yeah.
now? Bart's like, I can't relate, bro. I work union. That motherfucker's like, I'm union 323. Like, what? Bro,
I
chill.
don't have
He's
kids.
getting paid right now.
No kids union.
Yeah.
Hijo de la
Life is
chingada.
crazy, man.
Life is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't mean nothing, though. I mean,
I'm just talking shit.
You could have a good job and
Burn through the money.
But
Hey,
that's,
so-
yeah, but that is your own choice.
That's your lifestyle.
Yeah, that is your
See,
lifestyle.
see.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what I was gonna say. To everything, either way, it's everybody's situation. It's different times, definitely from before. So I mean, everybody goes through different shit.
It's crazy
you
though.
You can't base it on, because everybody has a different situation.
Yeah.
you know?
If you don't take a
And
step
different
back,
priorities for sure.
if you don't take a step back, bro, and acknowledge your blessings, you're just gonna try to keep moving forward and keep moving up. You could be in a good situation and be like, oh, but the school district over here. Oh, but the house is over here. Oh, but you know what I mean? You guys take a step back and be like, hey, how she said, where did I come from? Okay, I came from here. I'm right here. All right, this is a blessing already, you know? Instead of building more anxiety and stress for yourself, and how can you have more, and how can you build more, and maybe that's como una mentalidad de conformista, güey, pero nomás estamos aquí un ratito, güey.
but I think-
¿Qué
I
tanto
think
puedes you know,
That is
agarrar,
a
güey?
human mind, though, to
¿Qué
like
tanto puedes agarrar?
just be overachievers. And I feel like the regular person does want better, and like not necessarily to prove anyone, but just it's like
But most of the time it
to
is for
become-
that, you know? Most of the time it's because you want the better this or the better that or the status or whatever. You know, if you're doing it for the right reason, maybe it's the right thing for you, you know? But if you see a lot of people is they want to grab as much as they can because they want to show.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, let's see how far that goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or how much is that going to really fill you inside? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even take nothing, bro. And I'm over here on some deep stuff.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man.
I think everyone defines their success or their, comfortability at different rates, güey.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
what is success to you, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's different. Like, it's different than
that's
everybody.
true.
Volvemos, that's why I asked you, like, well, it depends, we can all be very simplistic and go back to where we came from. We can all go back to a little village and live in a basement and pay way less than we're paying now.
Yeah.
We don't have to go out to eat 3 days a week. We don't have, you name it, there's a list of shit, right? That we have that our parents gave two shits for, way.
Yeah.
That now for us, it's like, you don't have to get Starbucks or Dunkin' or whatever fucking brand you drink. Te lo va a hacer tu esposa, traditionalist, te despierta, boom, ahí está tu café, a chingarle. From the basement, and, you either get in your car that's beat up or you go on the, CTA and shit. We can go back to that and save some money. But, we have, what percentage of people do you think son conformistas, and what percentage want more? I think that's where the two types of people come in.
Pero conformista in a way where you're like lazy and just like stagnant, or conformista in a way where you are appreciative of what you have and like
Why ask for
you
more?
work hard, but like you're happy, bro. Like what
And you
el-
don't want more, right?
Not that you don't want more, but what else are you looking for? You're like, I'm so happy, like I have a great job, I work hard, I come home, I have a family, I'm able to spend time with my kids, I take them to baseball, take them to soccer,
Yeah.
whatever makes you happy, because that would be success.
So if
right?
your happy meter is high, ya está lleno. O sea, no hay más para allá.
Pero es que vamos a lo que viene de conformista, güey. ¿Qué es conformista? ¿Conformista de dinero? ¿O conformista de cómo estás económicamente?
cosas.
¿O
Sí,
de-
sí,
Or lifestyle.
conformista de vivir una vida o simple, estoy conforme con no tener lujos, o quiero más, güey.
Ok, so the only problem que tengo yo con eso, güey, es de que cuando tú quieres lujos, güey, tienes que obtener dinero como si lo vas a poder comprar, right?
Correcto.
Como si yo,
¿Quieres una casa más grande?
sí, o lo que sea, güey. We'll go basic. Let's go. Me, with my job, I want to go and I want to go buy Louis and I want to go buy Gucci.
Okay.
And I want to go buy whatever, right? Those fancy things that people put up.
Perfume Ducci.
Perfume Gucci también. Like that people put up here, like I want to have those things.
Okay.
Well, I can't afford those things. So what am I creating for myself? Problems. Why? Because I'm having debt. Now my stress level is high. Now
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
crying to my wife because I can't afford it, and we can't pay the home, and we can't pay the car.
Correct.
And we can't. So,
Eso no es ser conformista.
exactamente.
Ser
Pero
realista.
tampoco es querer más, güey. O sea, nomás estás comprando cosas, güey, que no ajustas.
Yeah.
You
Yo
feel
estoy
me?
diciendo más como el bigger thing.
Como,
O sea, tú no tienes que tener una casa en un suburbio grande.
Ajá.
Tú puedes vivir en una parte rural con un pinche cuarto y pagar un cuarto. O sea, estoy conforme aquí, güey. Me vale madre que yo y mis niños duermamos aquí y no hay pedo, güey. Estoy conforme. Y tengo el pinche, y tengo billete. Pero no quiero hacer más, güey.
I would
Estoy
see that
conforme.
as wrong too.
Es
Porque
conformista.
quieres algo ideal como para tu familia, como ella que dijo, oye, yo, ¿sabes qué? Mejor vamos por la casa para que cada quien tenga su recámara. Como,
Correcto.
como lo normal. No como-
Eso es ser progresivo, güey. No es normal, porque hay gente conformista.
Ok, pero ¿hasta dónde para, güey?
El progresivo,
Nunca.
eso ya depende de la persona, güey. That's what I'm saying. There's only two types, in my opinion. El conformista, güey, que se conforma donde estás, y el que quiere progresar, el progresivo, güey. No importa cuál es el límite. Yo nomás no quiero estar donde estoy conforme, con poder hacer más, güey.
So you think, let's go, shoot it up.
Well, I mean, because I think highly of myself. I think I'm potentially can do more.
Pero ¿en qué manera, güey? Like, como do more in what way? ¿Qué quieres tener más, güey? Like,
You know what?
When you shoot for more, I guess that's my question. When you shoot for more, what are you shooting for?
Well, for me personally, it's not about the money, way.
Okay, so it's not money.
No. For me, maybe it's just, and you know what it could be too? It could be my trauma, way. It could be my trauma of not getting, like, acknowledged, right? Like, not having a good job. Hey, you're fucking badass from my own, a.k.a. my parents. You know, and for me, it's like, I'm never going to achieve that satisfaction, way.
Where you're at currently.
Oh, I still want more.
And I'm saying you're there now, and they're not acknowledging, like, dude,
It don't
I
matter.
can't believe
It could be in my mind. I've already accomplished
so much.
so much, way.
100%.
Right, but it's still not enough. Right.
For your parents, we're talking.
Well, now it's been for me,
For him.
right?
Oh, now
because
you feel
it's like
that way.
well, yeah, because it's like a trauma thing, way. That's why, like, for me, it's like I put up one time, like my son playing the piano when he was 2 months or whatever, 2 years, and he just pop, 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 not doing shit, and I'm just clapping away, clapping. You're gonna be a legend, blah blah, clapping, and I see him now, and it's like now he, clapping, but you see the progress, and he's getting that support that. Maybe what I needed, the fucking push, Porque para mí, you're right. No, a lo mejor no hay límite, güey. Maybe until one day my dad, hey, güey, I'm proud of you, Maybe.
See, but now I feel like once you detach that idea from money, then it becomes something. When you have the progresivo thing attached to money, I feel like it's just attached to that.
Oh,
and I feel
correct.
like with that, it's a
more
little-
money.
It's a little shaky, it gets blurred. You know
Correct,
what I mean?
I agree.
Because you have to have a plan and a vision to be progresivo, güey.
Yeah.
Tienes que querer hacer algo, güey, que te va a hacer crecer como persona
Oh, correcto.
y no nomás las bolsas, güey. You know
Sí,
what I
sí,
mean?
sí,
Like,
sí, sí.
And I feel like that's where people get it wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a good observation.
but
Yeah. I've always said in Aguacate we haven't produced a rock star, but I produced a lot of good men, way. I see them now when they were 16 to now that they're 30, and they're good guys. They're good family guys. They got good head on their shoulders. I have a lot of those fucking guys that I can say I had a hand in that. I have a lot of those guys that came to me when they were young, going through shit, and I talked to them and I told them, hey, make sure you keep talking to your dad. Oh, my dad's a dick. Make sure you keep talking to your dad. I mean, and now 10 years later, it's like, oh shit, they're tight with their dad. They're seeing the adulthood. Like, that's progressive
that's
for me.
progression right there.
Yeah.
You're
But that's-
telling it right
And
there,
that's
bro.
unnoticed progression, way. That's unnoticed, like, oh, you're doing a great job. And I'm not looking for it, way. All right? Because I've been doing it for 25 years. But I think that's what keeps me going, way.
Yeah.
So nobody noticed it. I mean, even when I go to the pod with you guys and the very first time, I think you said, like, oh, te vamos a echar tus flores. I still don't know how to react to that. I'm still very not good with that, bro. I'm still not good with people telling me things like this. Because I'm like, okay, well, for me, it's just normal, way. Like, to me, to be able to do what I do is what I do, way.
But it's not normal way. I come over here all the time and I'm like, damn, they got a little clubhouse, dog. You get to be out late and like fucking.
Right.
To some people,
Yeah.
that's a lifestyle that some people want. You know what I mean? Like, and I know it's hard work because this fool's at a baile counting money or whatever. Like, hey, making sure the count is 300 people, whatever, 500, whatever it is, right? But like to some people, it's like, man, I wish I didn't have to wake up tomorrow and go to work and have his job
Right.
just promote and fucking have a little clubhouse and
Damn.
chill and
Smoke
record.
weed.
Why is it-
Perspective, though.
And
That's
party
perspective.
and
That-
bullshit
that's
and
what you're
party.
These
seeing.
niggas do mushrooms.
That's what you're.
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
you
But
know?
people, you think people don't think that? People definitely think that,
people
bro.
think that.
And like, that would be
Perspective, though.
to
That's what I'm
some,
saying.
that would be an ideal job. You know, like, oh man, if I could do that, that'd
No
be
hace nada
straight.
ese güey.
Yeah. I mean, no que no sé nada, just it'd be cool.
You said it.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
You got a clubhouse.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, we zoom out. Being that we're doing this Christmas pod, I can zoom out, and I had told the guys, hey, we're gonna do another pod. Even the same guys that are not here, right? They're like, hey, we're gonna help you decorate. And this is all them. Shout out to them, by the way. Georgie, Mechudo. These are the guys
out.
behind the
Shout
scenes. I don't do this shit. I don't even know how to
Most
connect lights, bro.
underrated.
The underrated behind the scenes team.
team. Thanks.
Pero pues sí, when in my wildest dreams or yours, would we be having this way? O sea, nada que ver. When I first started sharing the pods on the Guac pod, oh, this is what we're listening. Hey, if you're not listening to us because we're on break, listen to them. I didn't do it with a propósito to like, pues pa nada, güey. It's just, I was just sharing my podcast that I was, oh, fuck, Checo. I know Checo. I really don't remember how I came across you guys, but I came across you guys. Like, it just happened. I'm not going to say, oh, gracias a Dios. No, because there's something called an algorithm now, right? So we're all part of that fucking algorithm. But, yeah,
that's gonna be God
we're in that
future,
universe
dude.
algorithm, G. I mean, that's what it is. But we came across. And now to think that we're here, chilling, talking, like, it's just,
Yeah.
who would have thought?
2 years later, 3 years.
3 years,
That's
yeah.
true, because now from our own podcast, we have the Pod Fam.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
became the pod fam. We met like these
Each other's
amazing guys. Yeah, it's like
families.
we're a family now.
Yeah.
Like
I'm happier now. This year, I'm happy for you guys, man. You guys haven't fucking. You guys haven't fucking.
Como que
Yeah,
quiso
see,
dar.
you can see the healing right there, huh?
Yeah.
I love
That's progression.
Correct.
no, and it's just like that was so crazy that it was like two completely like no like nunca we would have never met each other, and it's just like now we are a family. It's like something goes bad, and it's like we do shared in the
You kind of lean on each other.
yeah. Or we need help with something, and then we reach out to them, and I just feel like it's like damn, that's crazy to think that 3 years ago we didn't even know
Correct.
each other existed.
Gracias a Dios.
Al padrino.
Gracias a los de arriba.
I don't like when you say it
I
shady
feel
like
like,
that.
Carlos, you did it in
He's
some
the
way, bring us
godfather, he's
together.
the podfather.
Oh, el padrino
100%.
like me. Oh, shit. See, that's another thing. I don't even know how to take that. Like, I just,
It's all good.
let's come up with another nickname
All
or
right,
something.
guys, put the check away. He doesn't want it.
Yeah. The, no, with
no, we'll take-
the padrino part.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, fuck, man. I'm just me, way. Like, I mean, padrino's not necessary.
A weirdo.
Because then I got to give you guys domingos and shit like that. Like, I'm,
And I
down.
got it.
the pockets ain't that deep.
We down for that.
Aguacates y deja. Mira nomás, mira, el arbolito.
Cherolito nos lo robamos del dólar, el güey.
Se lo robaron.
Y nos lo robamos del dólar, güey. Ni le pagamos del hijo de la chingada.
Yeah, karma.
But to that point, the progresivo,
You came back.
Behind the karma and shit.
the progresivo of us that we have in it is why we're here.
Yeah.
Because we each decided to create a podcast and we eventually crossed paths.
Correct?
And now we're fucking.
And we're going with it. And it's like, regardless of if Checo has a big idea for his pod, for their pod, or Diana has a good idea for us, we're still building it together. And it's like, we're not giving up. It doesn't matter if, the numbers are not showing or the numbers are showing. We're still pulling through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we're over.
Overrated, not overrated.
Whatever, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah. To each.
I mean, I think I said this on the last pod. I feel the same way. Like, hey, maybe we don't have this many fucking followers or whatever. As long as for the people that are listening, if we're doing something for them, either entertaining them, fucking helping them in whatever way, I mean, that's enough for me.
I agree.
To keep
I
doing
agree.
it.
And it's
To
just
keep
like,
doing what I'm doing.
after every pod, there has always been that one person that reaches out, and it's like even if it's just one person, it doesn't have to be a whole crowd. That one person that reaches out and is like, this, you said this, and that helped me. Or, thank you for sharing my business. You helped me. Or, oh, somebody came to shop here because they saw our whatever we were doing in your story, and it's like just that alone, we're doing it, and it's like the person looking at us or the person listening to us, it's like we're fucking regular ass people, and here it is like motivating another person or them looking forward to Mondays because it's Chingonas Mondays, a ver qué pendejadas vamos a decir.
Facts.
Or just
Facts.
my mom knowing that it's Monday and she's gonna share it. Like
Facebook share.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like that alone, that just means a lot to me because it's like those are the people that we're doing it for.
But
That's it.
also, I feel like in each podcast of us, like for you guys, there's more guys talking. There's more guys like, ya no me da miedo, like talk about this
Being
or talk
open.
about that or I went through this, I went through that, you know, and
Well,
you
shit,
see it in you
just
guys'
the
in
difference
podcasts.
of the last conversation we had with Fofo to this
Yeah.
one that we just had with them last week or whatever. It was a complete fucking
Yeah.
not complete, pero pues, there was a big change there, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are being more open. So
And
Shit.
people connect. The guys
Yeah.
connect. The girls connect. It's like, oh shit. Like I heard this on Compas. I heard this on, Compas Unfiltered. Like shit like that. Like it's like, oh, or fucking La Chingona said this stupid shit, but now I'm thinking about girl math. You know,
Yeah. True.
something's cooking here.
To
so,
Fofo's defense, I think he took a mushroom that day too, I think. Right?
oh
You know?
I'm telling you, the mushroom, it makes you connect with your inner feelings. Like you just, it's like a
it's
truth,
psychedelics.
it's like a truth serum. You just, boom. It's very accountable. Te hace ver todo lo malo, and it should make you do better. Because, it's showing you what you're doing wrong and shit. But yeah, I agree. I mean, it's very open.
It is.
Are we becoming softer, you think, in a sense? I mean, because that's technically what it is. We're
No, I
softening
can't
up.
answer. No, I can't answer.
Oh, yeah,
Cut
yeah,
the
yeah.
mic.
I
Cut
would've-
the Págale.
It's you, bro. No,
So yes, you are.
no, we tape.
I think we are
I'm
in
just talking
a
shit.
sense that we're more open to talk about shit that before is like, nah, I can't say that shit. Like, nah, I'm not gonna say that shit. Like, no, fucking say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. I like it. I like that I can talk to Chuck about my anxiety or depression and what the fuck you're taking to make you feel better. I like that, you share your kids. I'm like, how are they? Because I know your family. I like that Cynthia fucking brings my
What do you
cuñado
like?
around and he feels included in Chingonas. I like that you're open to do mushrooms on fucking online.
That's such a like.
But
Does it every day.
Everybody else was.
But
like,
everyone
"That's a
brings-
cool-ass thing," and then
but
Te vale madre.
or noise King Commons,
Wow.
He I love, you fucking know he's
Thanks,
doing
I
humanity. Fucking Cynthia saving whales. You do drugs. It's cool.
Fucking drug addict.
La people.
andaba que vayan con la
And the episode's not even out. We said la people like 100 times.
Está de moda.
In the-
Está de moda la pinche people.
And then Carlos, you ask questions that make us like double think, like, what the fuck? Wait, yeah.
I feel like this, but I think like this.
Yeah. So it's like I feel like everyone who is watching could connect to my pendejadas, your thinking, your mindset, your King comments, your fucking I'm gonna beat everybody up, and
My drug use.
your
You're drug addicts.
like I want to
Your
be
drug
a Bart.
addiction.
Your openness to nature.
Bart inspires me to take a mushroom.
2024,
But it is,
man.
you know what? It is
I'm not gonna be
inspiring
your guys'
somebody to
drug
try
addict
this,
anymore.
to try this drug,
Like,
To try the
to
healing
buy
process.
that beer.
Try
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, shout out, Casa Humilde.
Exactly.
Shout out.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say that we never shout out our sponsors.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to sponsors: Casamile, M for L,
Jose Cermeño,
Jose Cermeño,
Mufflers for Less.
For less.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Aguacate Chicago
Damn.
on the merch.
Oh hell yeah, las playeras. Do you guys have beer or do we need more
We're
beer?
good. I'm good.
I think we're good right now.
There's some in there.
¿Cómo anda, Checo?
I'm
¿Ya?
good.
¿Ya regresó o no regresó?
Nah, I'm good
Still
now.
another
Yeah?
dimension.
Yeah. That's at home.
All right, pass the blood.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Turn on
Light
the
it
next
up.
one.
Do you have another one there or no?
I'm fucking with you guys.
You didn't stuff the third one?
I did not stop.
It's all right.
Maybe we should.
Que lloren estos culeros.
They already think I'm a drug addict.
Pues ya que,
Ya que, ¿verdad?
si lo
I think
sabe
you're
Dios, que
more
lo sabe el
open-
mundo.
You're
There's
more
not
open
enough-
to try
there's not
drugs.
enough- There's not enough here.
No, I think it became open to try drugs.
Yeah, Cynthia,
Yeah.
you came out.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
yeah.
I did come. Like I feel like my mom didn't believe me though,
She believe you
You
now.
smoke weed?
cause I went over for Thanksgiving and the first night I was like,
This Thanksgiving?
yeah,
Oh, barely. But she already knew, right?
yeah. She already
Yeah, yeah,
knew,
yeah.
but she had never
She
experienced
had to
it.
see it to believe
She hadn't
it.
seen you
Or
in
smelled it.
action.
Yeah.
So you did it in front of her?
Bold as fuck, bro.
I passed the blunt to her.
Went outside.
No way.
No.
Quick.
No,
She's bold, bro.
Que dice,
No.
ma, venga, se vamos a ordeñar.
Yeah.
Little blunt and shit. Pajarete and shit.
A ver, cuénteme de su vida.
I know.
No, the first night I was like holding back. And I was like, no, I'm not going to smoke. And Louis went outside and smoked. So my parents never found out per se. I joked about it. That's a way of me talking, though. I joke a lot when I'm trying to say things. So I joked about it, saying like, oh, like, Luis no se va a dormir, va a ir a echarse un cigarrito. But I don't think they believed it. And then the next night,
Threw his ass
Qué
under the bus.
chistoso.
Pinche Luis acá, ah, no mames, ¿por qué yo?
yeah.
For real.
No, but, yeah. But for real, he didn't,
That's literally what
I
happened.
didn't smoke that night. I don't know, I felt weird. And then
You were testing the waters.
the next night, so the reason why, honestly, the reason why I smoke is because I have a skin disorder and it makes me break out in hives. So the weed does relax me. So I don't burst out in hives. I still do, but I don't get the sensation where my blood is boiling. That's how it started, me trying to smoke, because I did go to a dermatologist, and he did tell me that my skin disorder is based on stress. So I was like, oh, fuck it, like, you know, we'll smoke. And that's when we started smoking, me and Louis.
I like that.
And then I felt like it did help me. It really did. It did help me. And it helped me physically with my disorder, and it connected me with Louis 10 times more. Like me and Louis, like, completely. That's why it has always been a me and Louis thing. Me and him connect so much more. Like we talk about our problems. We talk about our goals. We focus on, like, things that are upcoming, not so much things that we lived. That we won't be like, oh, like, I fucking had a fake $100 bill. No, I don't talk about that things. Those are the type of things that I'll talk about.
That was real random.
Yeah.
I work at a
'cause you work at a
bank.
bank.
I work at
So,
a bank.
so prior to Louis, you didn't smoke?
Never, ever,
Okay.
ever.
And he did?
Yeah.
So
Louis,
he put you on.
yeah. Louis tried every single drug in the book.
Dude, we gotta have
I
Louis
mean,
on.
You got a buddy right here.
Venga, se-
No lo dejan,
friend in
güey.
me.
Huh?
No lo dejan.
No lo dejan.
We've been trying to have him on the pod too. Y no lo dejan.
I told
güey.
him the day I ran into you guys at
Ooh,
Guzman, remember, for
you
your
guys
family?
had him on the pod.
No,
wasn't
like
on the pod.
physically have him.
Talk.
Oh.
We told him
We
that.
were talking
You
about
guys have
sports.
never invited him?
We told him on there, and
told
I'm
him.
like, hey, no te dejan away. And he's like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
No.
No, wait, no, he called him out.
just
Not
laughed,
like, hey, you wanna come on, nah. Hey, wait, no te
No,
dejan, güey.
No, you
Oh,
guys,
he just laughed, bro. I'm like, oh, we gotta have to talk to Cynthia about this, bro.
no, you guys haven't invited him. I know Carlos did,
don't
but it's
come
just,
with him.
Yeah, I
either.
invited him.
Yeah,
Don't come. Damn.
Don't come with him either, because we want him to talk.
yeah. No, he'll talk
You
for
caught-
sure. He'll talk for sure.
She gonna try to
Maybe
tag
quiet.
along and sit next to him. Like, nah, bro, we don't need that.
I'll be like, on, off.
The times I
Man, fuck you.
He
let
just
me-
lifted
Let
up
me
talking
talk,
quiet.
man. I thought we were good. Okay, so that's when me and Louis really connect. So then, it just became a thing where me and Louis started smoking. Your wife is calling you? Ah, ¿verdad, cabrón?
You gotta go.
Okay, so then for Thanksgiving, I didn't smoke the first night, and then the second night I started feeling my skin like flaring, like I would get rashes, and I get rashes like when I just scratch myself, when I just touch myself, like
Or her face starts getting like swollen.
rashes, yeah, like I'll get rashes like in the top of my cheeks, and then I told that to Louis, but he was like okay, whatever, and then at night he's like, I'm gonna go smoke. And I'm like, damn, I need to smoke. And Louis is like, I'm not going to smoke without you in the room because my parents were awake and Diana was in the couch with them. So it's not
like
we
legit
couldn't-
like this. And you fuckers like, ya me voy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Vamos a ir a ordeñar.
No, they said, nos vamos a ir a dormir. And I'm like, fucking 9 o'clock, bro. What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah. It was like that cousin
Yeah.
the cousins meet up in the
Yeah.
middle of dinner and shit like that. But Louis was like, I'm not going to do it out of respect, I guess, in front of them and just go outside and smoke.
Don't worry, we smelled it.
Yeah, for real. So then we went in the room a dormir and we smoked, and
But
obviously
You guys come back.
Wait, where did you, what do you mean? Sorry.
we smoked in my parents'
My
house.
parents' house.
But inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
bold.
isn't that
That's
More
bold.
disrespect.
more? Yeah.
But I like, we just never
Le
even.
valió madre, yeah.
Yeah,
New
We're not,
generation,
we're not
bro.
gonna tell them, but fuck it.
They're gonna smell it. We were legit sitting in
I
the
was
couch.
confused. I thought you like you went to the barn or some
no,
shit.
No, we were sitting in the couch, and I mean, I knew what they were gonna do. And like, we were just watching TV,
was
and then my dad's like, what the fuck? And then my mom's like, wait, nah, and I'm just like,
That had to be awkward as fuck for you.
and like they were asking me, and I'm like, ay, like se hacen como nunca la han huelido and shit. Like I'm trying to make a joke out of it.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah, but they were like, I can't believe it. Like she's actually smoking. And I think it wasn't like they were smoking at the house. Just the fact that they're like, damn, Cynthia for real is smoking
smokes,
weed. Yeah.
And they didn't tell me anything then. They didn't say anything. It like never mentioned.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until I got home that my mom kind of like brought it out like in a joking way. Because I feel like I'm 34 years old. How is she going to approach it too? Like, oh,
Boy,
like-
it's her house, fool. Dude's
No,
kind of disrespectful with that.
no, it is her house, but it's like, you get me too, like, they know I smoke.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
it's not the same. I don't think so.
I don't
If you come to my house and like I know you smoke, and then you try to smoke in my house, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, we don't smoke here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
No,
but,
for sure.
But that's the thing, like, don't invite me to sleep over a whole week and then expect me not
We
to
know,
smoke.
to our defense, we were there for like 3
Yeah.
days.
But you could have went to the barn.
We went
Yeah,
like,
you could have stepped
there's
outside.
Yeah.
That was far.
I think
Okay.
outside would have
That
been
was
more
far.
better, bro.
As far as cold,
Afuerita estaba mejor.
hay coyotes.
Sí, hay
you know, like,
coyotes.
I'm not gonna
Fucking
risk my life
coyotes.
either for my skin
So what did
disorder.
they say? What did
Facts.
Like I'm trying to better my skin disorder, not get rid of my skin.
real.
You know.
¿Abrieron la ventana por lo menos y todo o no?
Okay, so
They're
another
bolts.
thing, they're bolted
Oh
like
my God.
completely.
the plastic on it.
That's on my mom.
Why? There's bears out there or what?
Huh?
There's bears? Okay.
There's coyotes.
Wait, so y'all
Coyotes can't open the
hotboxed it in the
window.
room?
How boxed it.
No te digo que lo estábamos oliendo nosotros en the living room.
Y'all
and I'm
was
just-
disrespectful, bro.
I'm looking at the fucking TV like,
Y'all was mad disrespectful.
I'm trying to. I'm over here trying to be in Danish. Just, I'm sure that
nah,
shit.
I'm just like,
But Diana like, pues qué pedo, tenía un zorrillo allá arriba.
You
qué
actually
chingas.
sleep all of a sudden.
no, and my dad started saying shit like that. It was
Yeah.
like that, and then they're like, nah, and then like it got stronger, and I'm like,
Imagine,
y'all
dude,
right back there, like,
imagine
todo
your
bien?
smoke alarm started going off. Ding, 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 ding,
Hey,
ding,
¿sabes
ding.
qué?
Like, that would have been
It was
crazy.
off, low key.
That would have been embarrassing.
She had
Yeah.
taken it out.
We had taken it
for what?
You're like, sorry, what?
But then it got quiet,
God,
and then it just
So you
got
guys
quiet.
came back out?
I'm not smoking.
No,
in front of my
they
bed.
went to
No,
sleep.
we went to sleep. We for real went to sleep. But
And that was
wasn't-
every night, sorry.
no, it was just one night.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was
The
just
last
one
night.
The last night.
You could have waited.
So you didn't smoke all the other nights?
Yeah, until the last night.
Oh, yeah, you could have maybe waited to it.
Might as well, right? It's like that
She was-
last
she
Friday
was
that
itching,
you're not
though.
supposed to eat meat.
You guys,
I-
you
to
guys
my,
don't,
to
yeah.
my sister's defense,
I needed it.
her face was starting to, like, by the third day, I think we even
No.
said on Chingonas. Like, she was over it. Like, she was just like, she was there for mom and dad. It literally in the middle of nowhere in the countryside. Legit.
You guys Ubered it there?
No, we went.
Shit, a caballo and
No, we
shit.
drove.
Well, I mean, you could have smoked in the car too, no? I mean, that's another option.
I feel
Yeah,
like there
No,
was,
we had the kids.
but in the whole day, there was no opportunity for you to sneak off and smoke a little bit.
I
Yeah.
like that, Cynthia.
It was
And-
pitch dark outside. The coyotes were, already
They're-
hauling
yeah.
and shit.
It's winter. It's hibernation. You know, there's more
Yeah.
chances. You guys gotta look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, there's a big
You
picture
guys
for
gotta
sure.
zoom out.
Let me zoom out and feel your blessing. Oh, yeah, you're blessed.
Hell yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
settle for the less.
But then tell them then mom called.
Yeah, my mom called.
Oh,
and-
yeah,
But
yeah.
my mom always does this where she blames my dad. Like, however she felt, she's like, dice tu papá.
A huevo.
And I was like,
El alfa.
yeah, okay. And I bluntly told her, I was like, I came up to you and I told you one day I smoke, and I told you why I smoke, and you haven't ever found out that I'm not taking care of my kids, or that my bills are not getting paid, or that I'm lost in the street because of this, because this is the image that they have of the people that smoke weed, the people that are not caring for the kids, the people that are not providing for their family or paying the bills, and that they lose themselves to the streets because of this drug. And it's like, I'm not that person. I'm not that person. Nobody around me would ever tell me, like, here, like, if I'm in a gathering, nobody's gonna come up to me and be like, ¿quieres un cigarro de marihuana? Because I don't portray myself like that. like the image of a marijuano per
But
se.
if they did hand it to you, what would you do?
I'll be like,
I
what?
don't
Is this
know.
sativa?
You got a lighter?
Yeah.
Ya me voy a dormir.
I respect it more now.
Nos vemos
You
mañana.
did it for the cause.
I
You
did
did
it
it
for
for
the
la
cause.
people.
No,
La-
it's la people, for sure.
But
for
you
la
know, okay,
people,
back
you
to
know?
my sister's defense. She needed to do that because my
no.
mom and dad would have still not believed that Cynthia smoked weed.
Yeah.
So when I
Yeah,
started
well,
smelling
see?
that shit, I was like, ya está confirmado.
Not only that, I really do feel that regardless of them, because my parents know me, right? My parents know my progress. My parents know my, like, everything, my success, everything that I've done, I've shared it with my immediate family. So for them to look at a bum and be like, ese marihuano, just because he's a bum, it's a little insulting because it's like, what? Like,
To who? To you or to the bum?
no, to me,
Oh.
because it's like that's a
Yo.
lot of like old culture.
Question
like, no,
though. You told your mom all this, like, this is not what it is. And then what did she say? Okay.
She said, "Ya estás grande y tú sabes lo que estás haciendo."
No.
And it's like I really do know. Like it's like I have never left to a smoking break with Louis while my kids are awake, regardless of how bad my back is burning. It's just I'm not. I know my boundaries per se, and I know when and
Your
who
priorities.
and who to do it with. And it's like I feel like there's such a bad image of the person that smokes weed, or such a bad reputation behind smoking weed, that it's like, okay, but if you see somebody getting coked out, you honor it and you respect it, and you're like, oh, look at that fool's all
What
coked
kind
out.
of
You make
people
it
have you
corrido.
hung out
No, I'm
with?
saying you make a you make a
La
bigger
people-
image of a
La people.
person. Like, oh, because it's coke, it's like, oh, they have money, or oh, like like anda bien alivianado, and it's like you honor one drug, but like say that
Dismiss the other one?
Yeah, you say that another drug is not okay, and it's like, okay, to each their own, and whoever is doing what they're doing, they know their ways. Not like I'm saying like there's not marijuanos that are really like honest to God like worthless
Lost.
and lost, and it's just they don't know their priorities and everything. But that's not me. And my mom was approaching me like I was doing wrong, and it's like, okay, why am I doing wrong? This is where I'm coming from, and this is why I do it, and I have never disrespected you aside from that.
What about the
because-
tattoos?
No, my parents
They have
let me-
tattoos too?
My parents
My
let me,
dad-
yeah.
my dad has tattoos.
My parents let me get tattoos.
What's wrong with tattoos?
I don't know. Some parents see it as disrespect.
True.
My mom would.
Yeah. But it's just, I think it's that. It's,
You came back, huh?
I'm back now. What's funny?
The fuck's wrong with tattoos?
Nah,
My bad, okay, good.
no, I just think it's that. I think it's just, it's with everything that you do, there is consequences, and it's just, we're all adults. We know why we do it.
I feel like at this point, what she told you was like, you're an adult, you know what you're doing. If there's consequences, make sure you can handle them.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that too.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's something you should know.
Yeah.
Not your mom,
Like,
you know what I mean?
I
Like-
actually did tell her, like, my daughter is 16. Of course, she's going to come up, like, with friends that are smoking weed and everything. And I have had that conversation. And I feel like my kids were the first ones to know that I smoke weed before my parents. Because I know they're going to be approached to it. And I don't want them to be like, oh, well, my mom does it, so it's okay. Or oh, I saw my parents, like, being okay with it, so it should be okay for me to do it. No, I approached that, and I closed that really quick, and I told them, you know what, like, there's an age para todo, and if you feel like whatever age you decide to do it, you're gonna own up to your consequences, then go for it. Because I don't feel like I always say it, I don't feel like there's an exact age for what you're doing. It's just you're gonna be approached the consequence, and you gotta be ready to know how to handle that one. That's it.
Yeah, but I think also they don't understand the fucking meaning of a consequence either, right? The kids, they're
Yeah.
just gonna we're wild.
Yeah.
We did a lot of dumb shit without caring what the consequence was.
Which is part of growing.
Right? Yeah.
So you're cool with your daughter smoking?
No,
Oh.
because I don't feel like, and I
You
feel,
turned into a different parent. You
No.
kind of turned into your mom. What happened?
I just feel like it comes a lot with the generation. It just like I don't feel comfortable with my 13-year-old son going to the corner store to buy me tortillas. And it's like, I did it. I got sent when I was like 10, 12.
So what's a good age for your daughter to smoke?
No, I don't think there's a good
18.
age. I
So
just feel
right
like
now would be okay.
she's mentally not ready in which
Well,
her.
now you're saying like you're contradicting yourself a little bit.
No, because I live with
So
her.
how are you gonna know mentally when she's ready?
No, when I see her way of acting and her way of approaching things, because to me, I'm paying my bills.
So if
I
she's
have a good
34
job.
and you see that she's like not there mentally
No,
yet,
when she's
you're
an
gonna
adult,
be like, no.
when she's an adult, like que se la come por
So
el
pretty
culo
much
si
at
quiere.
18.
I agree.
Yeah, no,
So
like
pretty
when-
much 18 and over an
when
adult.
when she's
Yes or no?
doing
18?
her own
18
life.
and an adult.
Yeah, when she's
18
if
as an
she's
adult, she
if,
can
if,
smoke.
If at 18 she's providing for herself and she
No,
has,
no.
No, because if she's 18 and she's like, "Mom, dame para un blunt," I'll be
Okay,
like,
but
"What
you
the
said
fuck
when
you
she's
mean?"
an adult. At 18, you're considered an adult.
No,
No.
no.
Okay, so that
So
changed.
at 18, she's cool to smoke in her bedroom in your house.
No, if she's providing for
No.
herself and she has her life going on.
So when she moves out, pretty much.
No,
She's not
because-
under you.
No, because I moved out
There's a
at
lot
18.
of contradiction there.
I moved out at 18, but Diana didn't move out at 18.
No, he take. No, he take.
I'm just saying.
No,
Well, because
no.
I see what
I
you're
was gonna
saying.
ask- I was
she's
gonna
preaching
ask-
like
You guys brought it up before I even asked. I was gonna ask, hey, so what's gonna happen the day one of your kids says, hey, I smoke weed, and
At what age?
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is she gonna feel about that? That's what I was gonna ask. How you gonna-
I really do think like if it's not what age, it's how ready they are for whatever
Mentally.
consequences.
But it is
mentally,
what
yeah.
age? Because at 16 you said no, and at 18 you said no.
Because of the life that they're living right now, because my daughter hasn't shown me a maturity where she's gonna be able
I
to
feel like if
control
she
herself.
Handle things.
I feel like if
Yeah.
she showed you the maturity at 17, you'd still say no.
No,
And also,
no.
a kid's not gonna wait. If they're
Correct.
gonna smoke weed, they're gonna smoke weed either
Yeah,
way.
no, regardless,
you're,
they're gonna
you're.
There's,
regardless
Whether
they're
you
gonna
say
try
yes
it.
or
Just
no.
because
I think-
I
yeah.
went 20 years without smoking weed doesn't mean my kids are gonna do it. And not because I'm at 34 years old, I'm smoking weed and I quote unquote have my life together means that my daughter at 34, she's gonna have her life together. I really don't believe it. I just feel like if you're ready to face the consequences that are gonna come with that, with my mom, like for example, my mom coming up to me and judging me for being a marijuana, and I knew how to approach that. I knew how to defend myself, quote unquote, because I don't feel like I need to be defending myself because I provide for myself and I know my priorities. I just feel if my daughter comes up to me and tells me right now, Mom, I have a job, I buy my own product or whatever, and I have my rent paid, because if my daughter is 16 years old, I'm giving her $20 for the bus, and on top of that, she's gonna ask me for drug money, like something's not right.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick example. She starts working a part-time. She says, hey, you know what? I'm gonna pay you rent for my room. And then she starts having money to buy weed. But you see her on the wrong path. And it's probably not even the weed. Could just be her friends. Are you still gonna be like okay with her smoking?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's not
So-
ready. She's not ready, regardless.
no.
No.
Okay, so the
That-
contradiction
she's not-
again.
no, it's not a
Jesus.
no, it's
You're
not.
never
a
gonna let her smoke, bro.
No.
And here's where this is gonna be my pitch into that. Is it sounds like you don't want her to smoke weed. And as a parent, I mean, from what I hear, like the best way is to show is by example. But I don't know if that's true. Maybe.
It doesn't
don't
sound
know.
like I don't. I'm not saying I don't want them to smoke. I just feel like
We haven't figured out an age where you're gonna let her be,
Because-
unless she's not with you.
No,
Like,
because I don't
She's
feel-
gonna be away somewhere else,
I don't
paying
feel like
rent and like
I don't
working
feel like the
and doing whatever.
generation right now is ready for anything that we were ready for. I feel like I said, I wouldn't let my 13-year-old son, go to the corner to buy tortillas. And I did it a million times when I was 13, when I was 10, when I was 9.
I feel like that's
the
just us
generation we live in now.
overprotecting, though.
No,
That's just
not
us
at all.
overprotecting.
Not
What
at all.
yeah, it's a very weird
Different
line
times.
way
Yeah.
because
Different times. That's
I
what
also think like I don't think anyone under the age of 18 should even have a boyfriend girlfriend, right? In their right mind.
Yeah.
Like how can they be okay with being with a different person, a boyfriend girlfriend at you name it, anything under 18 for me. Because it's just like, well, they're not ready for it. If we want to talk about ready, they're not ready for it. They're not ready to like explore. They don't even know what the fuck is going on with themselves, first and foremost. So how are they even ready for a relationship or to have a boyfriend or to have a girlfriend?
So you wouldn't let your kids have
Not
a
that I wouldn't
girlfriend?
let
Not
them.
that I wouldn't let them.
Yeah,
I
just
just
don't think
we're
they're ready.
talking about. No, dude, because most of our problems, insecurities, issues with people and stuff like that come from those early relationships. Now, you do learn a lot from it
Yeah.
because of that puppy love. You fall in love and you learn and you break up and heartbreaks.
That's when
and-
you're supposed to learn.
Yeah, maybe. And that's why
Maybe.
we didn't say. And that's why we didn't say no.
We don't know.
We're not gonna let them. No, we're just saying like what you learn from it, right? But when I talk to my wife about stuff now about like our relationship back then, and we're like, damn, we were toxic as fuck. Damn, we were making hella mistakes. Damn, we were making a big deal out of nothing.
Well,
Maybe it was
the
part of
only
learning.
reason I bring that up is because that line is kind of thin, way. O sea, when are they ready to smoke weed? But if they're not ready to smoke weed, are they ready for a relationship? And if they're not ready for that, are they ready for this? Are they ready for that? Like, it's just like, well, está cabrón. O sea, I'm not saying neither one is right and neither one is wrong.
So I'll go back to something else that someone else has mentioned to me when, just having conversation was like, just teach them the good because the bad, they're going to pick up on their own.
That's subjective. But what's bad? Bad for you could be smoking weed.
Well, clearly bad is kind of like what she don't want to let her daughter do.
Well, that's subjective, right? Like,
Right.
I'm okay. I'm
That's
okay
what I'm
my kid
saying.
wants to smoke weed at 16.
So, but we all know that what's good, right?
Do we?
I would hope.
I hope so too. But it's subjective. What's bad? It all depends. Like, okay, let's just say she don't want. She's not cool with her daughter smoking weed, but would she be cool with her daughter taking Xanax because she's depressed? I 1,000 times would say smoke weed before you take
Or birth
pharmaceuticals.
control. A lot of moms put their kids on birth control as soon as they start high school.
Correct.
It's
I'm
like-
1,000% with
Yeah.
that.
That's wild.
And you're gonna
Correct. I
let
see
you,
that. At school.
Give them the.
You see it? That messes up their
That to me,
hormones.
yeah.
That messes up their
But that's what
Everything.
you think. What about that mom that is actually doing it?
doing what?
It's also a
Putting
blessing.
them on-
Oh no, I'm saying I'm just
What'd
saying
you
that's
say?
what it does
Huh?
to you.
What'd you say?
It's also a blessing.
What? Oh, I got it. It's a good minute. But you know what? That's exactly how the mom's probably thinking.
Yeah.
I like this shit
Am I
right here,
lying?
G.
Am I lying though? No. All right, cool.
Express yourself, Checo. Express yourself,
Say
King.
with your chest, Checo.
Express your fucking King.
Express
Dale, wey.
yourself. I like
Out
that
of the
song.
fourth dimension. And
Ask Compas Unfiltered
dropped in
Zoom.
real quick.
as a unit. Put your mic down, dog.
Throw that bitch. Make sure it's a carpet side though when you throw it.
Oh shit.
Tonto.
Yeah,
I
it's,
don't
it's
know.
fucking
There's a lot.
scary.
There's a lot though,
But
right? Like,
honestly, I'm raising a 8-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 16-year-old. They are nothing compared to what my parents raised. My parents, by the age of 7, we teníamos que limpiar las mesas porque las limpiábamos. There was no
Pues
fucking
sí,
questions.
pero no
about
había
that.
necesidad. No hay necesidad que tus hijos hagan eso,
Yeah,
¿verdad?
and it's just right now, whether you want it or not, we're like maybe Noah's kids are not in high school, and that's why he has a whole different mentality than me, and I respect that. But it's just whether you want it or not. The kid wearing the Sears or the Kohl's or the J.C. Penney shoes is getting fucking
bullies.
bullied the fuck down in high school, and so whether you can,
So I have
or
a
can't
comeback for that.
whether you can or you can't afford it, or whether your kid is wearing those J.C. Penney shoes with pride, or they're humbled and they're like, this is what my parents got me, and I'm proud as hell to wear it. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna stop them from everybody attacking them. And Diana has come to me where it's like, Diana's like, hey, can cuñado donate some shoes? She's taking it to the kid, and he's like, nah, they're used. I'm not gonna take them. And it's like, bro, you're wearing ripped
Different
shoes
times, man.
or
Different
something.
times.
That's
It
what
is,
I'm
yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
So
That's why.
So you told us a problem, but what is?
That's
what
why
are you
I'm saying that. That's what's stopping me from allowing my kid at 16 years old to smoke, because I know that what I went through at 16, she hasn't gone through half of that. Whether it's because I've protected
Okay,
her,
but I'm
or whether
lost,
it's
though.
because
Pero-
times are
But
different.
you haven't gone through what she's going through either.
That's
at
what I'm
16,
saying.
right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're living a completely different life, and
Should I have kids?
But you don't think that weed would help it out though?
But no, but I just feel like
over here
she
just
wouldn't know how to approach it.
What the fuck's going
They're like,
on?
fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. She wouldn't know how to approach it, and it's just because she does tell me, oh, this friend smokes and this friend smokes, and I see it, and it's like, but they're not smoking because they have a skin disorder and their back is burning, or they don't smoke to connect with their partner and their goals set at 9 p.m. with their husband being like, oh, you know what, we should do this, or okay, what are plans for the future? They're not doing it for that. That's
What
where
are
I'm
they
coming
doing it
from.
for?
To just show off. And it's like, and I see it all the time when I pass by a high school and a kid is like smoking. It's
I
like,
see it too.
Well, look at all of us. I see what you're saying, but al Chile, we all do it for the same reason. Believe it or not, we're all disconnecting.
So you can relax.
We're all disconnecting from the real fucking world.
Yeah.
We disconnect to create dreams. We disconnect for not hearing my mom saying, "I don't want you to smoke."
Yeah.
We're disconnecting.
No, you're right.
We're all disconnecting
You're right.
from.
It's all different fucking.
Yeah.
But
everybody
you're right.
knows.
That's why I say like it comes with consequences. If my daughter tells me right now, you know what, like your parenting is too hard, and I feel like weed would make me feel more relaxed, or I have anxiety and I heard that weed would make me feel relaxed. Bro, you're hitting the right spot. You're telling me why you want to try it or why you want
A good reason.
Yeah, you're telling me why you should be smoking, not just because you
And then
decided.
you're gonna hit them with the real.
No.
Hey.
Not just to like post it on Snapchat and be like,
You're gonna
oh,
be like,
I
you
got
know
a
what?
blunt on me.
Here, this is for
Hey.
stress. Let's get you off of sugar. Let's get you off of bread, and let's start working out daily.
Eh?
That's gonna help you health.
No, you're going. Yeah, I like that too.
I already know.
I thought you were gonna say like,
No, honestly.
Or
hey,
you can add
está
magnesium,
90 los 7 gramos.
Magnesium and vitamins. No, honest to God, I wouldn't do that. I would be like, okay, cool. Like,
I think what you're trying to say, you're trying to see if they're mentally
that's what I've been saying. It's like,
mature.
Hey,
Estos
needless
güeyes,
to
nosotros
say,
no
no,
entendemos ni madre.
Needless to say, no, in your
Boy
household,
man. Hey, boy man.
Girl
no
man.
excuse.
Girl man.
No excuse. Like your kids, like hell no, you crazy.
No, look, I'm just saying this, bro. Like,
I want your perspective on that.
yeah,
You
to
like
me,
it?
I would say no, compa. Like, and more than likely, they're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know
Correct.
what I mean? And they may like it, or they may try it and be like, you know what? My parents don't do it. It's wrong.
Yep.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, I know what's gonna happen in the real world. I don't have to be like, oh, you can smoke. So I had a question for the whole group, right? How do you guys feel about a younger kid drinking at the family party? So like your son at 15 drinking at the party.
When you say you're gonna ask us because we're smokers per se,
Hmm?
or just in general.
This is different.
No, well,
different.
I'm
No,
a-
nothing to do with smoking.
I'm
Just
a guy that
different-
will say no to alcohol. Way.
No, okay. Your son, you have a son, he's 15, he wants to drink, and is at the family gathering. Like, you're,
My compa es from Durango, güey. Esa chingada es a los 12.
a los
Well,
15,
look,
güey.
Será del Bibi.
I'll say
Los
my
dos
whole-
están pisteando.
My whole perspective, my mom was always like, nah. When I take a step back now, and I look like, yeah, I wish I would have listened, you know? So I
Okay.
wouldn't have been.
So you have a kid, so you
So
forward
but
time.
everything's different. I mean,
No, nothing's different, way. You're still raising your child.
No, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Everything's different when you have a kid. Like right now,
Oh,
I have
okay.
a kid. I don't know, you know? I don't know when I have them and, oh, shit, hell no. You
Yeah.
know, it's all perspective. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these conversations you guys are having, like, I can see both sides, you know? I can see both sides, but
Cynthia?
no.
No. You? You're letting them drink at 15, fuck it?
because that's another thing I was gonna say. Life, you learn. How do you learn more? By experiencing shit, you know.
That is true.
Yeah.
And sometimes the
Pues
forbidden
sí,
is
güey.
what you want the most.
That is true. But I do feel like
Perspective, but that's my whole thing, you know.
always,
Perspective,
No, pues
I
sí,
mean.
güey. Es que, pero you're right. You're not gonna get it because you don't have the kid, right?
Yeah.
Porque yeah, güey. O sea, pero you also you learn by fucking up.
Yeah.
But as a parent, the one thing you want to do is not let them fuck up
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you fucked up, güey. O sea,
yeah.
you already tripped over that rock. Why are you gonna let
Facts.
That's
your
what
like?
I'm
I
saying.
never
I don't
understood.
think that's I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I would
yeah.
let them. That's what I'm saying. Like,
When I
don't
had
think would let 'em.
when I had my son, I'm like, you know, the whole Mexican dicho, like, déjalo para que aprenda.
Yeah.
Okay, one time, but why am I gonna let it do it 2, 3, 4? Like, no, I don't get it. If he's gonna fall, I'm gonna grab him. I don't care if I'm making it softer for him, and like that's to me. Way again, it's subjective, right? To me, that's Breaking Bad, bro. To me, that's Breaking Bad. That's like, déjalo que sepa que aprenda ya a los putazos, güey. Bueno, there's some kids a lo mejor no van a salir de esos putazos, güey. Not everyone is as resilient as you are, bro.
Yeah.
As I am, as you know. It's just facts, bro. I'm not saying that your kids are not capable of not being resilient, but not everyone is, bro. Like, just honestly.
And you see it with your own siblings. You guys were both, I mean, like, let's say me and Diana, we were both
Damn.
raised by the same parents. And what her goals in life, or
Doesn't
her
seem like it.
struggles in life, or
Sorry.
her views in life are not the
roll.
same as mine.
Right.
And it's just like we were raised by the same people.
Yeah.
And it's just
Everybody has their own
yeah.
identity. and
Somos
their
un
own
pinche
mind.
mundo cada uno, bro. At the
Yeah,
end of the day, well, we just said it. I know we said it like kind of weird, like, but we do dump our parents. Like at the end of the day, you are your own person. Like it,
Yeah.
you can have all these traditions in here, you know, that passed on, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna stop doing something for your parents that you want to do.
Yeah.
And I
Kinda
like
thing.
what Jose Noe said. Like, obviously, he didn't have the life he's living now. He didn't have it. He didn't grow up with that. He didn't grow up with that. So in a way, that's him progressing, Jose, and that's enough for him. Like, oh shit, I already progressed in life. I'm giving my kids something that I didn't have. So that's progression. Even though you might not see it or you do see it, that's progression way. Jose.
Huevo. And I honestly, I thank my wife for that, compa, because a lot of things that we do as a family is because of her.
Yeah.
Because if it was up to me, bro, it's really hard to break that cycle of what you grew up like. It's really hard, compa.
Respect.
Really hard. So I see that she's hey, like, we gotta do this, man.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gotta
that's
go.
good.
We got and it's like, all right,
That's
man.
good.
All right, let's do it. You know what I mean? And then I do it, and it's
Feels
a good
good.
time, bro. Yeah, it feels
That's what I'm
great.
saying, Jose, you're in that way.
She's teaching me that because she lived that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean, to
yeah,
me, I gotta appreciate that and give her
You're full
mad
with that,
respect.
Jose, even though, like you said, you don't have the big house or say
No,
that
no,
that
that's-
fills you. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
that's the perspective thing of you saying like, oh, ese güey está conforme, but in a way, he's conforme, but that's filling him. He's not. He doesn't have to.
The
search for
success
any-
part
Yeah.
is in the eye of the beholder, I guess, in this case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
1,000.
Exactly.
1,000.
Exactly.
So, going back to the whole question that I asked you guys was the fact that, that would be happening, right? And I'm like, damn, that sucks, man. Like, I don't want to see that, like, he's 15, like, he ain't got no reason to be drinking, right? And we talked about it on the pod too, compa, y le dije a mi compa, like, most of the issues, bro, that come is because you are trying to rush life as a child, as a young adult. You're trying to rush life. You're 13, you're trying to be 15, 16. You're 16, you're trying to drink. You're 21.
The fast life.
And it's like, if you would just live life at your age,
Yeah.
man.
I wish I would have. Now,
Me
I
too.
agree.
take a step back and say,
Me
I
too.
agree.
I
Me
grew up
too.
way too freaking fast.
And in
I wish I
high
would've-
school, bro,
Yeah.
the best time of your life, bro, you're trying to be older and do dumb
In
other,
high school, I was already trying to be 21.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if you would have just enjoyed that,
Yeah.
like, you would have had a great memory of that,
Different life, yeah.
Facts.
But we trying to rush. Now we 36. Now we
Now
ain't
we
trying to
wanna
rush
pump-
shit.
now
Now
we
hold
wanna-
up.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to work. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like, that's life, though.
Now we're
It's
getting
too late
blood-
now,
now
fool.
we're getting
Now
blood work
Now
done.
life is pushing us to blood work.
Diabetic.
Hell yeah.
Pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
A1C on
life
that
is-
shit.
So I feel like any young kid that's watching, hey, live life at your
Live
age.
life
Like,
at
don't
your-
rush it.
yeah.
But going back to what you said, where they're gonna do it regardless, I'd rather have them do it around me. So like, if I let my kid drink, I'm not gonna let him fucking get stupidly fucking drunk. You know what I mean? That's why I say I let my kid do it. I would let my kid do it, but obviously
you?
I would have a limit. I'm not gonna fucking give him a bottle of fucking tequila, way like, ponte pendejo, way.
Yeah.
Like, nah. But like, hey, güey, you drank 3 beers, y te puse bien pendejo, güey. Now you know for next time, güey. But that's the way I grew
Like,
up,
have
though.
one.
Drink
Okay.
That's the way. That's the way. No, wait, but the thing is, like,
gotta
now,
build your
now when he
tolerance.
goes out,
Now you know your limit, nigga.
honestly,
My,
for real,
My guy though had a really open parents, bro.
Like-
so he got to live that and learn that. But what did you learn from it? Like,
I learned limits, way.
Okay,
6 was your limit.
I learned limits, way.
but
Yes.
it didn't affect you growing up. Like, you were fine. Like, you love the way they brought you up.
Yeah,
the
wait.
openness.
Just how you say, like, the way you grew up is perfect, or it's close to perfect the way you grew up.
Yeah.
The way I grew up, I feel is the same way.
The same.
Like, whether, and it's different.
Perspective.
Yeah, I respect it, bro.
We have different parents, bro.
My
Yeah,
guy was
yeah.
picking me up in the whip. We weren't even driver's ed, nothing, bro.
Right.
Like, he like, I
With
gotta,
guns in the
Hey,
car,
how
todo,
we
güey.
going
I
here?
know.
Dude? We going here, dude. Like, how we getting there? I got a car, dog. Like, come on, bro. He picking me up in a Blazer. I'm like, whose car is this, bro? This is my car, bro. Like, when did you get it? When I was in 8th grade. I'm like, what the? You know what I mean? Like, he was living different, bro.
Right.
Way different than me. You know what I mean? And I was like, your parents let you drive? They got me the car, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. You were in 8th grade or no way? Like, when I met you, you were freshman, no way?
At freshman, I was already driving. I was
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, I
"Goddamn."
was like on my own, going to the city and everything. You know?
I think I was more like you. I didn't get my car till I was like
Yeah.
a senior and shit, or junior,
yeah,
senior.
yeah.
I didn't learn how to drive till I went to driver's ed way in high school.
Really?
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like 14 way.
Yeah.
I was 16.
And then I got like my first keg way for my party at 17. Like my parents bought it for me for a party. You know what I mean? Like, so I grew up different. That's why I can't say like I will
And I
let my
think
kid
you're
drink.
good. I think
Huh?
you're fine.
I think I'm good. You know what I mean?
Really, we're going to go there?
Yeah. I mean, I got a couple DUIs and shit, but I learned my lesson.
I got a revoked
I learned my
license.
limit.
That's cool though. 'cause
What was your limit,
right
sir?
Now, right now, Checo
No.
called Noe out on his bullshit right at the beginning. He's like, hey. And now he's like, oh, you should.
No, this motherfucker said, I know my limit. What was your limit? 0.8.
Yeah.
.08 way.
Point oh eight.
Checo, you talk about that,
That's
but
the
every time,
statement.
I mean, we say it on the podcast all the time. We always speak highly of you because that's a persona that you showed us.
Yeah.
When we met you, Checo, professional, fucking
Always
on
on
his
top of
shit,
his shit.
on his shit.
We always say it. We
know?
always say it like Checo will send a
So who
message.
gives a fuck about DUIs?
Checo will send us a message like, hey, can we record this or this date? Dude, whenever. Because you're on top of your shit. And I know he has a time where he has to have his things done by.
Your organization
And-
skills.
And it's like,
Comadre, too.
like no, we rarely really see
Yeah.
Checo like high. Because he's always on top of his shit. He's always getting shit done. He's always overworker. And it's like, nah, dude, like A1 all the time.
Yeah, so if you tell us like, oh, you're DUI and shit like that, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You presented to us this fucking persona.
That's
That's
from that dimension up there.
No, that's how we've taken it. It's
No,
the way you
that's-
present
that's-
yourself.
that's
It's
the
the way
way-
you present yourself.
Thank you.
So we have respect for you. If you were a piece of shit, like I'm fucking.
Yeah, no, he's my friend and shit. He's cool.
Cabrón. Cállate tú,
This
cabrón.
is my friend. This is my co-host
Yeah.
and shit.
I mean, but you're right. We make mistakes, but it's just how we, I
just talking
can
shit,
make a lot of
man.
mistakes
It's parte
and
de.
fucking give you the last $20 I have because that's the type of person I am.
Yeah.
You know?
It was all just questions, man, to see
Hell
what you
yeah.
guys
Those
thought,
are good
you know?
questions, man.
Like,
Those are great questions.
Yeah.
That's how much we progressed. We went from last year just eating ass to fucking
This is
being in
the-
our
this is
feelings
the
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
been very different. Yeah.
We'll see what next year. ¿Qué chingados vamos a andar hablando next year?
Si
Vamos
Dios
a ser
quiere.
doctores todos.
Primero Dios.
Doctores, dice?
Doctores,
We're
este
gonna
güey.
be in a different level. We're
Pues
gonna be
sí.
fucking-
PhD and whatever
like
we're
we
doing.
got-
Hell
Right?
yeah.
There you go.
Primero
There
Dios.
you go.
Talking to you, G.
You hear?
It's his
there.
birthday.
Which one?
It's his birthday.
It's gonna be, no? Or what?
Sí.
Pues
Pues
sí.
dicen ustedes que you guys.
Aquí eso es Christmas.
Sí.
El de JC.
In Mexican Jay-Z.
Not Jay-Z. Jesus Christ.
Y cambiándole poquito para ir
Jesus
wrapping it up,
Christ.
what's up with the pods, bro? ¿Qué tienen? I mean, you guys are obviously gonna, keep spitting them out, but anything new that we should know about, that the people should know about?
The people.
La people.
La people.
Well, as far as the pod fan, we're gonna keep doing our thing.
Yeah.
We do it once a month, and just the food reviews and whatnot. What we're trying to get into también. As far as compas, we're just gonna keep pushing. We do have a pod that I'm excited for, but I don't want to say it yet, just in case it doesn't happen.
Oh,
But
Oh, something that hasn't happened.
no, we haven't recorded yet. We're supposed to record like soon, like this Thursday.
okay.
By the time this comes out, hopefully we already recorded.
No, he's looking at you like he don't even know who the fuck it is. Oh, okay.
You know that.
I know about it.
I'm looking
dude,
forward,
I'm the one that gives them trouble with scheduling ways. So I
Oh, okay.
like, does this work? Nah, bro. I know your schedule's very organized, but I don't give a fuck. I'm busy.
Well, I tell you what.
What are you doing? No,
Just because I was
I don't know yet.
on the way here, I was listening
Probably
to
taking a
last
shit.
year's pod,
Nah, I'm talking shit.
and I mean, you could tell that now you're more engaged because at that point last year,
Varias
you had
madre.
been unengaged.
That's true, bro.
Like crazy. You had like a month where you weren't there. Checo did episodes with other people, so I'm glad to see that you're doing it because for real, I'm not gonna lie. I said that and kind of said, I have a feeling that fucking Noe might not be here in a few months. That's the way.
Oh, when I was
felt
doing it back then?
O sea, yeah, that's the way I felt it.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
'cause you
I
even
was
said-
close, bro.
You even
'Cause
said on that path.
Same,
oh,
bro.
Shit, I
might
felt
get
really
fired.
comfortable. I feel real comfortable not having to do this and blah blah blah. Like you had gotten comfortable and you were like, oh shit. So I'm glad that
almost
you're
shit.
here still with us because la neta way, o sea, you to your guys' pod, especially like you're that dynamic way. You're that other side to Checo, you know.
100%.
You have
Appreciate it,
that.
bro.
You
1,000%.
yeah, like it's not gonna work without you, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like even though it has, you know, but you're supposed to be there, you know. So
I appreciate
I'm glad
it, bro.
that you're right there, you know.
This is where you
Still.
come down.
You can't fire
Grab
me,
'em.
dog. Yeah.
Grab
Don't
'em.
fire me, please, güey. Like, hey, man, 2024, we're going to make it big, okay?
Venimos con todo.
Animal.
How about you, ladies?
Appreciate it, bro.
We're just gonna keep pushing too. I just want Chingonas everywhere. Like who's that Chingonas? Oh, the girl from Chingonas. Who's that? The unrated, overrated girl from
Overrated.
Chingonas. I just want Chingonas everywhere.
Yeah.
Like everywhere. Your grandma talking about it. Your grandma in Mexico. Your grandma fucking in the rancho. Like I don't give a fuck. I want Chingonas everywhere.
Well, the same. There's people that I mean are right there waiting for you guys, you know. So, ojalá que les sigan. I mean, I think we're all feel the same way, right?
Yeah.
This is our thing, and we're gonna keep doing this shit. So, it's good to see that you guys are we're still here, and hopefully, for the next year and the
Pues sí.
years coming.
I mean, I want to do
Vamos a
this
estar
every
igual,
year,
you
this
know?
Christmas pod. I have fun with it. I look
yeah.
forward to it. You know, we get excited. We want to do it.
For sure.
So hopefully I think the only thing that I would want to ask you guys, including us, is and I've kind of like mentioned to you guys, you know, alone, individually, is like, you know, let's us keep trying to still be consistent, you know, porque pues don't do it for the people, way. I mean, don't, you know, I think it's very therapeutic for all of us in a sense, but also like, you know, we gotta keep bringing up all these, you know, good subjects, man. Like, whatever is uncomfortable, ahí es.
Yeah.
You know, ahí es donde piquen, you know, all of us, because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose. Like, we
Yeah.
have to have good, uncomfortable talks.
I agree.
Si no, se va a quedar generational el pedo, siempre.
I agree.
Y va a estar estancado, güey. And these new kids, bro, they are more open, and sí le están rascando al pinche, al mitote de what's going on. And
No, for sure. We see it. We
Yeah.
see it that people are more comfortable talking about topics that before it was just like, no sé, eso no se habla.
Yeah.
Eso no se dice. Or you have to ask your immediate circle for you to find an answer because of like a conversation like this would never have happened before.
right.
Regardless of you being recorded or with mics. It's like
Right.
you don't sit with your friends and talk about economics or how you're doing or what's your downfall.
Or disagreeing.
Yeah.
O sea,
Right.
disagreeing doesn't mean
Yeah.
that. Aquí it doesn't mean that you guys agreed or we agreed or, you know, everyone's still gonna do whatever the fuck we want, right?
Yeah.
But it was just out there.
Points of views. Everybody
Yeah.
has different points of views.
At least, you know, I think that in a sense, not that we have a responsibility, but because we have whatever platform that it is that we have, you know, it's on us to be able to be uncomfortable and
Yeah.
show them that it's cool, you know, whatever it is.
I think for sure it's just helped me be more honest with myself and be like, if I can share this shit,
More open.
my senior, you know, right now, listen to it and be like, hey, I heard you say that. Like, I also feel that.
Hell
Or I
yeah.
hear my mom talking about it. Or shit like that, you know? Or Cynthia goes through this, or Noe goes through that. Like, I feel like it is.
100.
This platform helps us talk about shit that people are whispering.
And not just them, because then you're going to realize,
Yeah.
like, oh, shit, it's not just me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's
But-
why I'm more open.
Well, make sure you guys follow them. I mean, but, you know, if they don't know, what's your guys' social medias?
Comas Unfiltered on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, right? No,
Oh, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I want new motherfuckers to not know us, you know?
Facts.
Hell yeah. Everybody we know knows us, but I hope that the other people, like, we want to
Yeah.
know what our social medias are. So, yeah. You guys?
She's gonna talk about it on IG, no Facebook. Cynthia.
Fuck you.
TikTok.
This bitch
Are
was
you gonna
gonna
call
say
me
this
out
shit.
right now too, compa?
No,
Are
I'm
you
just
gonna
messing.
call me out like
I really
that?
don't care about Facebook. Facebook just for my and my tias. IG Chingonas, TikTok Chingonas, and Podfam,
Pod fam.
TikTok, fucking IG, Facebook. Yeah, we're all there.
Pues ya se la saben, mi raza. Con Puros Compas podcast. Keep subscribing, keep listening, keep checking out everybody here. We appreciate everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Very fucking.
Can we say that?
Shit about Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays. Sorry if I
Happy
offended you.
Happy
Jews.
holidays.
In case any Jews listen to us, happy
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa too.
I mean, that's the other one, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Happy all you motherfuckers.
Happy
Todos los
holidays.
de
bro.
arriba. Saludos.
Happy holidays would be best.
I mean, Copa Fry, thank you for fucking being
Fry,
patient with
Shout
us
out,
today.
Fry.
Big shout out. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you getting that overtime pay today, bro?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Ahí está, viejones. Light one up. La pura positiva.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.